I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya. That shit you saying now, we all know ain't make ya. So many nights was me and my notebook, no hook, no look, just me and my devils, but they so shook. Whatever it took, fuck the battle, ready for war. I ain't die, I evolved, living through these memoirs, regardless of the cost. And the gas made it this far with bars that'll last forever, like the wreck yard.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
I see dead people connect with my sixth sense. Heed no evil, get bread with my six friends. He's no diva, flexing a sick Benz. Plex is a teacher, investing in big trends. Scared like a bear, disrupting the bull market. Double down shares, portfolio parking. Dow Jones average, big bank tank sharking. Elevated rank while face stays sparking. Dan John's pace, my grace will sharpen. In the biz since kids, Rosario Dawson. He got game, but he's not Jesus. Connected through the pain, data's rocking through your speakers. My daughter's like a mama, but she got my features. We teach her to be strong, never gonna need ya. Like Ruth Long, she was born a leader. Underestimating the greats is the wrong procedure.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. Least I got my homies. Peace is what they show me till I meet my one and only. Nothing you can loan me, no way for you to own me. Baritone in my tone, leave sopranos to tone it. My ad-lib game can compete with those on the spectrum. I ain't gon' diss them, but definitely don't respect them. Equivalent of holding the mic till you wreck them at the crossroads with the devil at a dark intersection. Question, is the sin eaten from the tree or neglecting to realize that he is me? Can't have me on lockdown when I'm as free. Stammer through the grammar so blind can see. I ain't trying to be, cause I'm built from the cosmos. And if need be, I raise up like P.D. Pablo. Climbing from the underground cause the dirt's off. Cage bird on my chest when I take my shirt off.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's good to see y'all, man. I'm excited. Hyped up. It's a Monday. It's a Monday party, people. Get that energy up. Yo, what's good? What is good? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Welcome to the Next Morning Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. It's good to be with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm excited. Have a lot of stuff to talk about. I kind of, in a way, selfishly, was thinking about hogging this microphone to myself because there are so many things for me to talk about, or so many things for us to speak about. Right? First and foremost, even before the roll call, even before I do the roll call, So you know this is important. You know this is important if it comes before the roll call and the shout outs. It's not breaking news. It's not breaking news, right? But it's today, it may be more important than the roll call and shout outs, right? And I know y'all are wondering, what could this be, Uncle Freezy? Stop beating around the bush and get to it. No, let me have my moment. Let me or allow me to have my moment, please. Today is Walt Clyde Frazier's birthday. Happy birthday to Clyde Frazier, right? I don't know how old Clyde is. I don't know. I know he's about like 20 years older than me or something like that. Whatever it is, like 20, because he's you know what I'm saying? Because I remember being a shorty when he was really young, right? Hold on. My producer entered the room. Hold on. I'm back. Today is Walt Clyde Frazier's birthday. Happy birthday to the greatest Knick of all time, Walt Clyde Frazier. Okay? I want y'all to share in this, right? I want y'all to go out on your social medias. If y'all are on social media, you know what I'm saying? Wish Walt Clyde Frazier a happy birthday, right? And I'm sure he doesn't have his phone by him checking for Uncle Freezy. You know what I'm saying? But Clyde, if you do see this, happy birthday, bro. I'm sure the suit that you're gonna wear today is gonna be epic. The outfit that Clyde Frazier wears on his birthday is going to be epic, right? And so that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke to Knicks fans and Clyde Frazier, right? Knicks fans know what I'm getting at. Special occasion, Clyde. Okay. Special occasion, Clyde. You already know what's good. You already know what's going on, right? Happy birthday to the greatest and most beloved Knick of all time. Okay? Happy birthday, Clyde Frazier. And I mean that. I'm sincere, right? I'm sincere, Clyde Frazier, you have made an imprint on my life and other cats around my age. You know what I'm saying? Like cats around my age legit idolized some of the things that you did when you were a player, right? Some of the magazine covers, some of the things that you said, you know, the way you spoke and carried yourself. And I'm not reading your obituary. I'm just saying in general, right? But we didn't know. I didn't. You know what? I didn't know that professional athletes were supposed to be that way. I come from a different era. Like when I heard Willie Mays speak, I'm like, yo, all athletes are supposed to talk like that. I didn't know until ESPN and others started shoving microphones in everybody's face. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know what class was, and until I look back retrospectively. Happy birthday to the greatest Knick, the most beloved Knick of all time, Clyde Frazier. So now that that is out of the way, I need to get to my roll call because I hadn't shouted out my people in a minute. Okay. All right. Anthony D was good. L. Jordan was good. Was good. The Knick that never sleep was good. What's good? Professional outfit was good. That's me. That's me. City for real is in the building. What's good, City? City is a freaking android, bro. City is an android. He legit did the show. He was the point guard of the show last night. Hoodie Cav took all the shots as usual. No pun intended. Or I guess there is pun intended there. There are puns intended because Hoodie Cav took all the shots. You can take that in a number of different ways. There is definitely allegory there. When I said Hoodie Cav took all the shots last night. Jermaine Royce is in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Jermaine Royston, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen, Montel Jordan is in the chat. Hey, Montel, you need to do an album sooner or later. Jamie Peralta was good. What's good? What's good? Pudge Nice. That is the dopest. Yo, that's the dopest avatar in the game right there, bro. That's the dopest avatar in the game. And shout out to Clyde Frazier. Happy birthday again from a real Knicks fan and from a bunch of other real Knicks fans. Shout out to Walt Clyde Frazier. Montel Jordan is in the chat whining about something. Illmatic is back, baby. Illmatic is back. What's good? Paris Duggar is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Paris Duggar is in the building. How about that? How about that? Wacko Knicks fanatic, what's good? Sin Miz, top of the top to you, bro. Kevin McLeod, the Frankers are alive and kicking. What's good? What's good? What's good, Kev? Hey, Kev, I'm going to send the link. Just let me finish this thing real quick, and I'm going to put the link in there. I just need some time to myself, just real quick. I promise you I'll put the link in there. Hey, Bernard Simonet, top of the morning from the Bahamas, Uncle Freezy. Hey, top of the morning, Bernard Simonet. What's good? It's good to see you back, baby. I'm excited. Am I too excited to be a Knicks fan? Y'all tell me the truth. Keep it real. Keep it real. Y'all hey, keep it real with me. Y'all been like, yo, this dude be coming on here with all that strange energy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't strange. It's love. It seems strange to a lot of people because they're unfamiliar with what it is. Bro, it's love. That's what it is. Because love will make you do a lot of stuff, though, bro. Love will make you do a live stream twice a day, 3 hours a piece, when you already got a full-time gig and got a girl that you like. You know what I'm saying? Love will make you sacrifice some stuff like sleep. Yo, Woodshed, what's good? What's good? Woodshed 1914 is in the building. He says, I love Clyde, but Woodshed, don't get taken to the woodshed, bro. Don't get taken to the woodshed over this. You hear me? Behave yourself, Woodshed. Cap Space is the greatest Knick of all time. What's good? What's good? What's good? L. Jordan. I bet the Blorange. Right. I bet he rocked. I bet he rocked the Blorange camo fit. Yeah. Yeah, man. Dominic, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I see y'all. Chop Low, what's good? Chop Low is legit my brother, right? Yo, well, I'm telling you, when God made little brothers and he made Chop Low, he broke the mold. He was like, yo, I can't make any more little brothers like this. Word up too. Word up. when God made little brothers and he made Chop Low, you know what I'm saying? He just broke the mold. He was like, I ain't making no more little brothers like this. I'm gonna make other little bros different. Yo, Anthony D, I see you. I'm gonna get to some of that. Eric G, what's good? Eric G is in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, Christian Fortune was good. Hey, Christian Fortune says, I'm personally a KD fan and Nets fan, but I love what the Knicks are doing. That team is gritty and young, also building respect. Hey, Christian Fortune, listen, I got a story to tell, and I'm gonna get to it real quick. Yo, Delano Steele, the man of steel, was good. Hey, Delano Steele, I don't know legit how you can keep your Clark Kent alter ego hidden from us. You know we're really sharp, bro. So I don't know how you keep your alter ego hidden from us. You know what I'm saying? You must be doing it while we're asleep. Anthony Torres, what's good? What's good, Anthony Torres? Tyrone the champion. The champion. Tyrone the champion. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out, shout out, shout out. Julian Blum is in the building. What's good? What's good? Yo, I have this thing. Right? I ain't gonna lie to you. Right? I ain't gonna get too deep into my personal business, like what I do outside of this joint right here. Cause some stuff I just it ain't that I hide stuff. It's just some stuff I just like to keep private. Right? You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I just like to keep private, man. So yo, Spree the Nick is in the building. Shout out to Spree the Nick. Shout out to For the Love of the Game, Spree and Z. I don't know. I'm frustrated that they left me out. Shout out to Spree the Knicks. Heavy Reese was good. The sleep as I get the fourth in the East is just irregular. Right. Yeah, Christopher. Yeah, we are top 4, bro. We are top 4. But I'm gonna get on this thing real quick, and then I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. I just want to say this thing right quick. So first of all, I want to thank everybody that watched and contribute to Blorange Tears, the live streams, the videos, and everything. And the reason why I feel compelled to say that, because I don't want people to feel like they're unappreciated. Because in growing a community like this, what we have here, is hard, right? It's hard to build a community like the one we have, right? Because sometimes I'm not going to be able to be here. Sometimes I disappear out of the live stream, and you know what I'm saying? For a multitude of reasons. Sometimes it's too many people in the video chat. You just need to give people room to eat. Sometimes you need to move out of the way to let others have the opportunity to grow as moderators and contributors. You know what I'm saying? To define their roles, to find their way. You know, like are you a shooter or are you a passer? Sometimes I just need a drink of water. Sometimes I got to use the bathroom. Whatever. So having the people come on and be with us, man, is dope. You know what I'm saying? The video chat, the virtual chat on social media, we're always popping, right? And we're little guys. And as a little guy, I feel compelled. I feel like I always have to say, shout out to the big guys, right? Shout out to Knicks Fan TV. Shout out to Knicks Film School. Jonathan Macri, I believe, is my favorite right now in the Knicks universe. Jonathan Macri is legit my favorite in Knicks universe at the moment, right now. No shade on nobody, no shade against anybody else. But right now, I'm really liking the space that Macri is in. Right. Hey, shout out to my main man, my brother, Sam Russell, and Nothing But Knicks and everything that you do over there, and everybody under the NBK umbrella. I just feel like, man, I have to shout them out. When I can remember. Y'all pardon me for not remembering all the time, right? And so I appreciate everybody that come along for the ride, because the ride is not the same without y'all having here, without y'all being here. It's like legit going on a road trip by yourself. Even though you love the road, you love the trip. It's fun when you got the homies. That's all I'm gonna say about that. In the immortal words of the great American poet Forrest Gump. And that's all I have to say about that. So here's the thing. We can do this thing one or two ways, is what I tell this young dude at work. His way is the microwave way, right? Young fella, these ain't your resources. This is my stuff. If we break it, I have to go in my pocket and pay for it, right? And if you break it, I have to go tell people that we're behind because my stuff is down. And they're going to be like, well, Uncle Freezy, we can go out and just get anybody else to do it. I'm like, nah, man, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? And so they're going to be like, well, if you're the best, man, you got to prove it. Right? Young fella is like, no, let's hurry up. Let's do such and such. We don't need that. And I'm like, no, young fella, listen. It's more than one way to do a thing. You can microwave it and fast track it like they do over there. Or we can take our time and do it right over here. Respect my resources, man. I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big guy on in the Knicks universe, and I'm not a big guy out there. So when we use my stuff, we have to take care of it, because if we break it, everybody is there. Everybody's gonna miss time, right? If we break something, if something goes down, right? Everybody is out of work, right? Everybody. And as a little guy, when you put your people out, they like, why do we even stay here and work for this little guy? You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling this kid, hey kid, listen. If you want to fast track it, if you want to if you want to use unlimited resources and stuff, you got to do that for somebody else. But in terms of my stuff, we have to protect this stuff because this is assets to us. And his thing is, yeah, old man. Old people always trying to slow young people down. I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't what it is. That ain't what it is. What it is people build things differently. Organizations build things differently, man. Companies build things differently. Now you can go over there, work for the big guy, and be one in the number, right? And maybe one day they'll trust you to do something. Maybe one day, maybe one day, maybe one day, right? But over here, we're going to be like that song we used to hear. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it. Right? That's the way we're going to do it over here. The way they do it over there is their business. The way we do it over here is my business. Right? Right? Okay. You follow me, young fella? I'm talking to you. Right? You want me to hurry up and build this thing like they're building it over there. I don't have the resources nor the cachet to do it like they do it over there. Right? But we're still in business and been in business for years by doing it this way. Right? They have been in business for 100-something years and have unlimited resources, but they're doing it their way. Right? So a young fellow looks at me and says, but if you want to be like them, you got to start operating like them. And so that's when I tell him, I'm like, aha, I got you. You're like, you got me? Aha. I got you. And so he's like, what? What do you mean you got me? What are you talking about? This is stupid. And I'm like, kid, I don't want to be like them. We want to be like us. We want to be exactly who we are. We are confident in who we are, and we are glad to be who we are. Who are they to aspire to? Who are they to aspire to be like? They ain't nobody. Who are they to aspire to be like? Who are they to aspire to be like? Right? Who are they? Who are they to aspire to be like? And so but, hey, bro, look, you're on the outside looking in. You assume that it's all cotton candy and dollar bills over there, but you are not on the inside looking out. There are people on the inside over there looking over here at us like, man, I wish I was over there. There are people over there looking at us, wishing they could be like us. And I know this is a Knicks channel. Hey, Top Notch T, what's good? I know this is a Knicks channel. And y'all are wondering what relevance is of me saying what I just said. What's the point of this whole story or / monologue or whatever, Uncle Freezy? We are the Knicks. We don't have to aspire to be like anybody else. We don't have who are they to aspire to be? Right? Right now, the Knicks, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna laugh and spit out coffee, but y'all get those Swiffer swishers. Well, you know the little thing with the spray, the thing, you know what I'm talking about. The thing it's like a mop, but you spray. It got like a trigger, and you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't clean up behind yourself, because most of y'all are in the same boat as everybody else. Don't act like you have a maid cleaning up behind you. Oh, I don't know what a Swiffer is. You know what a Swiffer is. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. But my point is this. Who are they to aspire to? And I know you're asking, well, who are they, Uncle Freezy? Your Brooklyn Nets. Who are they to aspire to? Have they won a championship? Don't tell me what it looks like, or don't tell me it looks as if they're going to do. No, what I'm saying is, when you look in their trophy case, do they have anything in there? Do they? Do they have anything inside the trophy case? If your answer is no, then I think you agree with my sentiment. Okay? Right? If the answer is no, if their trophy case needs a good dusting, if they need a Swiffer in there right now, then I don't want to aspire to be them. I'm good in this space. I'm good with Blorange Thibs being a little brother. I'm good being a lifelong Knicks fan. I'm good with the Knicks building at the rate they're building. Right? I'm good with all of this stuff. Right? I'm good with all of this stuff. I'm good being a little brother, bro. Right now, in terms of Blorange Thibs, in terms of the Knicks, I'm good with us taking our time doing it right. Okay? I'm good with not aspiring to be somebody else. I'm good with all of that. And as a Knicks fan, you should be too. You should be really good with the rate we're going. See, that's why I don't like reading it. That's why I don't like reading the comments in the middle of getting in my bag, because y'all make me laugh. See, Rick Pennington, you see what you made me do? Now you see what now you got me off track. Rick Pennington has me off track now. Right? Right? So I'm gonna say this one thing, real quick before I bring in um Corner Store Kev. I'm just joking with you, Cornerstone. Before I bring in Cornerstone Kev, I'm gonna just say this last thing. And I know y'all are gonna laugh and spit coffee everywhere. I feel good this morning that the Knicks are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. Now, how about that? Take that, take that, take that. How about that? Right now, at this very moment, the Knicks are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. Happy birthday, Clyde. That's one hell of a birthday present. Your Knicks, that have been a disaster forever, are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference on your birthday. Happy birthday, Clyde. Y'all see how I tied all that stuff together? Let me bring in Cornerstone Cav. Where's Cornerstone Cav? Where's Cornerstone Cav at? Long Island Sound 1, what's good? How they the face for? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, what I do know though is that Montel Jordan is in the chat. Montel Jordan is in the chat right now, and he is hating. I guess because he's not getting attention. Can somebody please go buy a Montel Jordan album so that Montel Jordan can get himself right in our chat? Can somebody please do that for Montel Jordan? He's in the chat acting up. Montel Jordan is legit in the chat acting up. So City says Nets can win the chip and the city won't be on fire. Like I know it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that sentiment, right? It's a lot of that sentiment. But I will say this: if they win the championship, they deserve it. Because regardless who wins the championship, they deserve it. There are no lucky NBA champs. Period. So let me address a couple things too. Right? Just address a couple things. So Kanye and Pepper says, as are the Nets are locked to win the Eastern Conference. No, nobody is. Nobody is. Right? Right? Nobody is. Period. Whole shooting guard says period. Right? So the Knicks have a bunch of stuff going on. Mitchell Robinson is potentially out for the season with a broken foot. And I know y'all have heard this addressed on a lot of different shows and such. And shout out to all those shows. I love all of them. Well, no, I take that back. I love most of them. I love most of them, man. Y'all know the ones. Y'all know the ones that I love, man. Shout out to Sports Vibes TV. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV. Shout out to Nothing But Knicks. Legion of Knicks. The NBK fam. Knicks Film School. I really love. I think Mac Reed is a gem. Right. I think Mac Reed is a gem, and I love having him on because he hits me with the honesty that I need, mixed with the right amount of fandom and the gravity that I need, right, as a Knicks fan. So shout out to Mac Reed and Tim Russell and all them guys, right? I get my full fill of a lot of shows, whatever. But here's what I'm saying here today on Blorange Says What's Good. The Mitchell Robinson thing scares me. Okay, y'all heard me. The Mitchell Robinson thing scares me on a lot of different fronts. Right? So first of all, his replacements are not really that good. And I know y'all gonna want to kill me for saying it, but I gotta be honest. Taj Gibson is not an NBA starter at center. Has he ever been? No, not really. Right? Nerlens Noel is not an NBA starter at center. Has he ever been? I would say no. Right? I would say no. Right? That bothers me because on this magic carpet ride that we're on, and we are on a magic carpet ride, whether y'all realize it or not. We are on a magic carpet ride. None of y'all predicted this. Don't pretend like you predicted this because you didn't. Oh wow. Oh, I was gonna bring Dominic in, but something happened. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let him figure that out. But okay. Um, none of y'all predicted this. None of y'all predicted this, right? Right? We are on a magic carpet ride, right? And on a magic carpet ride, yo, City, what's good?
What's going on, Freeze? Yo, I just wanted to pop in real quick just to say this, right? So I went back. I just finished watching last night's show, and I want to say I was a couple of seconds behind. So sorry for talking over you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't. I didn't hear it, but first and foremost, yo, shout out to you, shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody watching, shout out to everybody that's gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
So first of all, who are you? Who is this? Is this City for real? Is this the co-host of the Knicks at Night podcast? Is
bro,
this City?
I
Is
had to
this City
jump
for
in.
real? Is this City for real? The co-host of the popping YouTube Blorange Tears show, the Knicks at Night podcast. Is that who this is?
And I haven't gone to sleep yet. I'm getting ready to go to sleep right now though, so I could wake up to watch the game and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm good and boring, so you'll go straight to sleep. Yeah,
Oh,
man. Yeah, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you, man.
you
Thank
trying
you. I
to kick me
appreciate it.
out? Trying to kick me out the morning drive already?
Nah, man. I ain't trying to do that. The
I just
chat
got
won't.
here.
The chat won't allow that to happen. The
I
chat
just
will
got
not.
here.
The chat will not allow that to happen. Okay. Hey, Dominic. Everything better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I went to bring you on, there was like a whole bunch of stuff on. I didn't know.
Yeah, anyway.
How you doing this morning?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Yeah, man.
The Knicks play the Heat tonight.
Yep. I was gonna get to that too, by the way, because I have some spicy words for Miami Heat fans.
That's true. Guess who my Wizards play today?
Orlando.
Nope, they play the Pacers.
Good.
I'm
no matter-
kind of nervous. I feel like that's going to be a 50-50. I don't think we're going to win that game.
Regardless who wins or who loses, it's a win for us because it's an intra-conference game. So I hope y'all win, but if you don't pull it out, we still win in a weird way. So
yeah, but here's what I'm going to say. My Wizards are 16-28, and the Pacers are 21-23.
Right. So we need for y'all to win.
Yeah.
So we need for y'all to win. Right? We need for y'all to win.
Yeah, I was gonna say we definitely.
Good morning,
Kev. My God, what's good?
Good morning, guys. How's everybody feeling today?
Good. Also, Kev.
Yes, absolutely, putting them up. He survived. He survived the blip, Uncle Freeze.
Yeah. Also, Uncle Freezy, I have to tell you something. I don't know if I've told you this before. I've been on Nothing But Knicks shows. I just was on his previous one. I'm not sure if I was, but we were talking about that Bucks game, which the Knicks got the win in. It was a close game nonetheless. That game when Mitch Robinson got hurt.
Yeah.
He's going to be out with a fractured right foot, Mitch Robinson.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just spoke about it. I was just getting ready to get into that before y'all came on.
Yeah.
Hey, so Jay Boogie, we did receive it, bro, and we appreciate it. We want you to come on, though. We want you to be here. Share the love, Jay Boogie. Hey, so
word up.
So Jay Boogie, Anthony D, and Cornerstone Cav, a few others, man. There's so many to name. I love having them on because it balances.
By the way, Uncle Freezy, what do you think of my shirt?
That is fly.
That's fly.
That is fly.
Paying homage to the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s Top Gun movie, man.
Right. Yeah. And so the question is it an original? Is it a hand-me-down, or did you buy it new?
My mom bought it for me recently.
Okay. Because if it was a hand-me-down, I'd have been like extra credit.
That holds weight. That holds weight if it's a hand-me-down.
Yeah, extra credit for if it was passed down from generation to generation.
Hey, but I got a news flash.
Okay.
We're in 4th place.
I got an A. Hey,
say that again.
I have a breaking news on top of your news flash. The Knicks are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference.
Come on.
Hey, wait.
Y'all don't hear me.
Can you guys say that again?
Y'all don't hear me.
Can you guys say that again? That just sounded good.
We are in 4th place in the conference, and we're the hottest team in the Eastern Conference.
Let's go.
Bam.
But and I'm gonna call him out here because we was going back and forth on Twitter. I love the man. But the pessimist and my brother, Mr. CP, the artist, thinks me delusional.
What's up, Eric G?
What up?
He thinks we're delusional, and I'm waiting for that smoke to come on in.
Nah, CP the artist ain't gonna do that.
I love that dude, man. I love that dude.
CP the artist ain't gonna do nothing but be a hater on social media and look like Taj Gibson. That's all he gonna do. That's all he can do. That's all he can do. That's the limit of his abilities. Yo, Eric G, what's good?
Hey, G? How you feeling, man? You ain't saying that. Oh.
Eric G, we shouting you out on national TV, and then you ain't even gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, you're muted. Oh, there he is. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up,
Eric G?
Hey, 4th in the conference. 4th in the conference.
Hey, Uncle Freezy. Cheers, man. Cheers.
You got Wendy's in the morning?
This is some sweet tea that's in here.
It's tea.
Yeah,
it's
man.
tea.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this. And y'all can say what y'all want to say, because I know y'all are grown-ups or whatever. And I don't try to make you conform to my beliefs, but I will tell y'all this. If the Knicks beat the Miami Heat tonight, and it's a stretch.
No, it's not. And I'll tell you why, but keep going.
But yeah, let me finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish, my brother. I'm gonna let you finish.
So Jay Boogie.
Hey, we got J to the B to the O to the O to the G to the I to the E. Boogie.
The morning is complete now. What's good, brother?
Hey, yo, good morning, man. Top of the morning, man. Everybody, you had your thoughts and everything together, what you going to do today. Just make sure you maintain and do what you got to do today, man. Salute to everybody across the board.
Yeah, J Buggy. Word up.
I'm in this truck right now. I'm on my way to go do this move, but I got a beef and a problem with the heat tonight. So I'm going to play like Al Pacino and sit down at the diner and have a meet with Robert De Niro and let him know. You know what I'm saying? If I got to take you out, I'm going to take you out tonight. You said you're going to be gone in 60 seconds. I'm going to let you know you're going to be out of here in 60 seconds. And shout out to everybody repping that orange and blue. And another big thing, I'm going to let y'all know that them Dallas Mavericks is not going to catch up to that 6th spot. Or that 5th spot. They're not going to catch Denver, and they're not going to catch Boston.
No,
so
sir.
I don't want to hear about them. They got to make a play-in. So if they got to play in and get eliminated, guess what? They going to the lottery. They're not making this automatic seed. So shout out to everybody. I'm in this truck on my way to go make this move. I love everybody. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay healthy and safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that thing. His name is COVID, and the last name is 19. You don't care about nobody, what race you are, what place you're from, what city, what state, what country. Please take care of your family and your loved ones. Peace. And I'm out. Yo, Freezy, man up, baby. I see you, baby. You're doing your thing, man. It's cold only because your freezer is cold.
Yo, J Boogie, we love you, Doc. Hey, so for the record, yo, I love J Boogie as a person. Like sometimes we legit love people personalities and love like their persona. And I'm here to tell you that I love J Boogie as a person, right? J Boogie, I legit want you to know that the love you get here is genuine, it's real, right? This ain't some fraudulent made up stuff. This is real. This is like that song, Mary J. Blige, real love, right? So here's the thing. So I was gonna say before Eric G got in his bag, I was gonna say this. You mess around and let the Knicks beat the Miami Heat tonight, and we'll be on a 4-game winning streak, headed to Minnesota for a 5-game winning streak.
Good morning, Brandon Brown. Can I help you?
Bro, I'm here to tell you that if the Knicks win 5 games in a row, there's nothing a negative Knicks fan can tell me. There's nothing. City, listen to me. Hear me out.
Nothing.
Because when the schedule came out, and I know Delano Steele is like, oh, here you go talk about that schedule again. But when the second half schedule came out, I told y'all that we are not afraid of names on paper, right? We are not afraid of names on paper. They had Cornerstone Cav all scared to come in the video chat. Cornerstone Cav like, I don't know though. The schedule does look tough. Cornerstone Cav, I got you, bro. You my brother. Am I gonna let you walk in the back alley by yourself? No.
Not at all.
I'm going with you.
Yo, CP's funny, yo. He's in the chat going hard.
Man, listen, man. We've done it. All right, we've done it. We've hang and bang with the best of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's that is the only thing that matters right now. You know what I mean? Is that we can hang and bang with the best of them. And our team right now, as it stands, our team right now, as we speak, they are those guys that got us to the seed that we are in today. Whether we made a move or we didn't make a move, these are the guys that got us to where we at. So let's appreciate them.
But City, for real, they will still say that it's not real. They'll say this ain't real. They'll keep saying it. They'll keep saying it.
Kev, it's okay. Guess what? I'm gonna walk this walk with you.
Yes, I want to enjoy this ride. I'm going to enjoy this ride. This ride has been great. We haven't had a ride like this in years.
Kev.
Right.
Kev, the thing is this, you know, we lost those tough games off the second half, the start of the second half. We lost to Philly by
Twice.
3.
Yeah.
You know, and then 1-1. Then we lost to Brooklyn by 5. I mean, we were in these games. I said we needed to go at least 4-1 over the next stretch. We're 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
We're 3-0. now everything else is free money. We got Miami. If we beat Miami, then Timberwolves, then the Mavericks, then the Pistons, we can go 7-0 before we have to play the Nets in Brooklyn
Right.
on April 5th.
And you know what? And the last time we faced Brooklyn, they were in for a dogfight, right? It took a referee at the end of the game to pull us off of Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Right. It's like you remember like, and I don't know if y'all old enough to remember this, right? But back in the days in the New Jersey public schools, right, when we used to like at lunchtime we used to go out to the courtyard, right? And the courtyard is where we settled beef.
Yep.
Right. That's where we settled beef at. Right. Like you bully me in the classroom and the teacher's present. Hey, on the courtyard, I can go find me a broken bottle and I can settle the score. I'm gonna just say that. Like you was the biggest dude in the class, and you was like pushing me and kicking my desk.
You get hit with a stick.
Yeah, and the teachers was like, "Hey, Uncle Freezy, calm down back there." And I'm like, Miss Random, whatever your name is, this dude is kicking my chair. She's like, "Shut up and do your assignment." Okay. Okay.
I'll do my assignment. I'm gonna catch you outside later, bro.
Yeah, you know what? You kick this chair one more time, Buster Bully. I call the bully Buster Bully because of a Leaders of a New School song that came out in 1990, right? And the Buster Bully was Buster, right? But anyway, so when we went to lunch, I could catch Buster Bully outside, like come around the corner. And hit him with like that broken bottle that the bums left outside last night when they was going to sleep in our courtyard, right? Yeah, and I could jump on him and I could chase him with like those old broken bed posts with the nails still hanging out.
Right.
I could try to knock his head off with it, right? With the teacher, I'd be like, "Yo, no, stop it, don't hurt Buster Bully." That's what happened with us in the Nets. Like payback is something, Brooklyn. Payback is something, and the teachers keep pulling us off of y'all. Even though we're smaller and have less resources, we come to fight. You know what I'm saying? Every night. You know what I'm saying?
They heard you.
You know what I'm saying? We come to fight every night, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't scared of y'all. But you know what? It's not y'all turn yet. We have right now. It's another bully's turn. And they're called the Miami Heat, right? And they always escape from us by the skin of their teeth.
I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. You know why? Because there's one player that they had on that team that was taking, Mitch to school on the outside, and Kelly Olynyk.
He's not there anymore.
Not there anymore. We should have no problem.
Right.
We should have no problem because we was matching them point for point. We should have no problem. Whatever
and they lost 6 in a row.
6 in a row, and didn't get who's with the Nets now that they were supposed to get
somebody.
Marcus Aldridge.
Yeah, they didn't get Marcus Aldridge because that's what I thought that's what we thought that they were going to get to replace him, and he's in Brooklyn right now. So who you got?
Exactly. And the only thing is,
go ahead, Eric. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Uncle Freezy. 1, CP wants the link, and then 2, because I'm in the chat. I try to look at the chat all the time.
Hey, make him wait.
And then another thing is they have no Kendrick Nunn. They have no Oladipo.
No Oladipo.
Obviously they traded Olynyk, so he's not there. I mean, they're kind of thin too. I mean, their best players are their starters, obviously. But then after that, it's a big dip in production. So I think we can put ourselves in a good position tonight. I'm calling at least a 10-point win, at least.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm okay.
I'll get it that.
I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that.
It's gonna be close early, then after that, we're gonna separate ourselves.
Exactly.
Yo, Freezy, can I say this? Yo, it's not even summertime yet. We gotta beat the Heat. Come on, let's go.
Damn.
Keep in mind something too, the fact that Victor Oladipo has always been RJ Barrett's food. So him being on the roster right now, that just might motivate RJ to want to go off and have another great game like he had.
That's why we got the man of steel in the building. That's why the man of steel is in the building, because he be bringing points. He don't recycle no points. He don't go on social media and see what's good out there and then come back and be like, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yo, what's good, fellas?
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Hey, what's up? Well. Look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. Mr. Taj Gibson himself.
Hey, Taj, don't you get tonight?
What's up, my Ninja Turtle?
Oh, you're a Ninja Turtle.
Shout out to my favorite Ninja Turtle. Shout out to my favorite light-skinned Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. Really? No, he did.
I think he's talking about who's talking about Freeze?
I'm talking about Freeze.
Oh, you talking about me?
Oh, he called you
a light-skinned Snuffleupagus.
Some Sesame Street?
Yes.
Jesus.
I love you guys, man.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I really love you guys. You know, my personality is vicious. And, this is all fun and games. So, now that I'm here.
Turn in your badge.
What badge?
Your Knicks badge. I know it.
I'm sorry. I got to be the realist. I'm the part-time artist, but I'm the realist. I hope you guys enjoy this little, we're the hottest team in the league narrative.
Here we go.
I mean, I don't know where that. I mean, it's not a narrative that we all have. It's just a couple people think that way.
Oh, thank you, Eric, for the cosign. I say temper your expectations, fellas, because it's gonna get rough. And starting with tonight. No, Julie.
No, we don't want to hear that.
You coming in with truth?
You coming in here with that lame narrative. You said that 2 weeks ago. Yet, the Knicks have not faltered, right? You said that 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no.
I was the one.
No.
Okay.
I heard this narrative. Man, the second half schedule, and the Bucks are on our schedule too. The Bucks. Hey, bro, we beat the Bucks. What's your excuse?
So you can't give us what you're talking about Willis face neither.
Yeah, but CP, I know you're gonna say without. That's okay. That's what you have to do. If you lose that game, then that's something you worry about. But you're supposed to beat that team when they have no players playing, none of their best players. And we didn't have our best players playing. Our best player didn't play. You know what I'm saying? And we lost our center in the first half. I mean, it's not like we were out there playing with the best talent available either. You know what I'm saying? So we beat them already in the regular season. We hold them to a 2-1 record. We beat them to start the year, and we beat them 2 nights ago. So I'm not really worried about who played and who didn't play. This is about who's available, who shows up on the court, and when you show up and you get a W at the end of the year, that's what's going to matter. I'm not worried about who's available. That crap don't matter.
Right. What are we even talking about here? Because when the schedule was announced, CP the artist, Tuck B and others sat here and said they were like, man, the second half of the schedule, these teams going, blah blah blah. They said they thing. I don't want to mock them.
Snuff.
I
think you should go back to. You need to go back to the tape. That was GI, and I was the one. That was more optimistic about the second half of the schedule.
Whoa!
That was GI.
Cornerstone Kev, did you hear this man say
I heard him.
He was optimistic?
I'm keeping quiet. I'm letting everybody talk because I ain't saying a word. I'll deficiate.
And in the immortal words of the great American poet, Lil Jon, what?
Stand down for what? Exactly.
You could go back to the tape and you could see it was me that was more optimistic about the second half of the thing when people saying that we weren't going to make the playoffs. And I said we have a good chance because we have a good. It's going to be hard, but the East is bad. And that was my point about this little fourth in the East thing. We are still just maybe one game above the 8th seed. Come on now. This is not like we are head and shoulders.
One game above the 8th seed.
Hey, wait.
What's the standing say?
But you just said
No, we're
you're
not.
Wait a minute. Hey, man, 4 minutes ago, you said you were optimistic. And now you're pointing out the fact that we're only a few games above the 8th seed. So
because the weather has changed, Freezy. The weather has changed. We've lost Julie. Wait, time out. Let me finish. Look, I know this is 5 against 1, so let me let me get my thoughts out. Okay, because I'm only going to be here for like maybe a half an hour. I'm going to give you half an hour of this time. So, we lost Julius Randle, for some time. We lost Mitch Robinson, right? The injuries are starting to pile up. We didn't do anything during the trade deadline, and other teams have gotten way more better than we had. I was expecting we were going to do something at the trade deadline, but we obviously didn't. And now we are seeing the second half injuries start to mount up. And this is what I'm very concerned about. We didn't get Julius and RJ the help that they needed for the second half run. It's going to be a lot more brutal than you guys are putting out to. And I'm very concerned that we are not in a position of strength. We are in a position of, grinding out these games. So that's why I'm not that optimistic about it. I'm proud of what they're doing, but I'm not really that optimistic with the injuries that are happening right now. We lost.
Montel Jordan, let me ask you this. Montel, first of all, when's the next album coming out? Right? and secondly, and most
I'm working on it.
And secondly, and most importantly, is this: when you have a cupboard full of groceries, why do you need to go to the grocery store?
Because groceries get stale, and we are getting stale. You can't beat me at this, man. Come on, man. You throw me a easy pitch, and I'm just gonna just hit it out the park.
You did. Yeah,
the groceries are getting stale, Snuff. The groceries are getting stale. That's all I'm saying.
That was impressive.
No, it wasn't.
And Kev.
Yes.
The next time you ever think about questioning me on Twitter, you got to come with the ammo, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was just asking a question. I was trying to understand it. I was just trying to understand the question. Shall we go back to the question?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
What was the question? I want to hear.
I'm going to.
He read a tweet.
And while you go look that up, Kev.
He read a tweet that I said that
okay.
I'm getting a little sick of Nick fans. Yeah, I said I was sick of Nick fans. I was sick of Nick fans, even though I'm a Nick fan, right? It's because we think unrealistically about. We have this unhealthy expectation on what we are and who we are. This weekend I was just sick. I was just sick to my stomach. The Mount Vernon product, right? The Mount Vernon product, Drummond, right? Which everybody is not really big on, right? But after we lost Mitch on Saturday night, he decided to take less money to go to the Lakers. LaMarcus Aldridge, which he's washed, took less money to go to the Brooklyn Nets. I understand it's all ring chasing, whatever. But Dang, who used to play for Thibs, took less money to go to the San Antonio Spurs than to play for the New York Knicks. This is bad for
That's
us.
not bad. No, come on, bro. I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you right there. You know why? Because listen, man, those veterans that you just named, those vets that you just named, the vets that you just named, LaMarcus Aldridge. Of course, he wants
Andre
to get
Drummond,
a
yeah.
ring, bro. He wants to get a ring. Like, come on, like
Right
we
now,
can't even
right
say that
now.
that's a problem.
They're on the
So
clock.
explain to me why Dang went to the San Antonio Spurs.
Maybe because he don't got the. Maybe because he don't have the cojones. Excuse me if I want to say. I'm sorry if I said that. Maybe he don't have those to be here in New York.
Not
Also,
everybody
don't
can do
forget that
this.
he did have issues with Thibs when he was coaching in
Right,
Minnesota.
right. Tibbs benched them for Taj Gibson.
Yep.
What are we even
Benched
talking
him.
about? Tibbs benched him for CP the artist. Why would he go back to that? What are we even talking about?
A lot of people get benched for me. So,
Okay.
but we did nothing at the trade deadline to improve our team. We desperately need
because
improvement.
we did nothing because this group, management and the coaching staff, once this group right here did not want to disrupt the chemistry and said, you know what, you guys have earned the right.
That never stopped anybody.
Let me finish. I'll let you go. Let me finish. You have the right. You've earned the right to go into this playoff push. And we're not going to disrupt the chemistry or anything like that. Which means that they weren't going to go after they probably weren't probably the only realist one they were probably going to go after was Lonzo. And they were asking too much for it. So they said, you know what? We'll take our chances in free agency with this guy, with Lonzo. Everybody else, with the way everybody's playing, they say, you know what? We're going to trust this group to go into for this playoff push. And right now, as we speak, we're at fourth place. We win this, we're making more space for us to make this big playoff push.
Get him, Kev. Get him, Kev.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, that's real.
Don't give me no get him Kev. Don't give me hold. I'll be right with you, Eric. Don't give me no get him Kev.
Because Eric, you got Eric G fired up.
Because
Eric G, don't go at him too hard. Man.
Wait a second. I do remember the Cavs. I believe it was LeBron's second to last year. They gutted the whole roster and made the finals. So don't give me no chemistry. Don't give me no chemistry. We got like
that was
27 games. Time out, Kev. We got like 27 games to put in one or two players to make us better to gain chemistry. Come on.
This
now.
is
CP the artist. Let me ask you this. Okay, I'm sorry, Eric. And I'm gonna get out of the way. So, do the Knicks have LeBron James on their roster? Okay. That's all I was.
That's a good one.
Hey, go ahead, Eric G. I'm sorry.
See, I ain't got to say that.
CP, you got to get on your game this morning, CP.
Listen, CP.
It's 5-on-1, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
5-on-1.
Listen, it's just you're saying things that sound good, but there's no evidence to back it up. You're talking about LeBron James and what does that have to do with the Knicks? When have we ever had the talent? When have we ever had the talent to compare to LeBron James, an individual player in this era? Since you've been watching basketball in the 2000s, when have the Knicks had a player like LeBron James? Never.
The Knicks never
That's
had
one.
A player like,
Number two, since the trade deadline, the Knicks have only done one thing: win. Okay, that doesn't matter. 3, when you look at what we talk about, the reason why this team didn't make a move at the deadline is because they weren't. The front office didn't think they were going to be where they're at now anyway. They were expecting to lose, and their job was to find a way to get this team to learn good habits and to just be better, be more productive, to be competitive. They've not only done that, they've taken it a step further, and they've won more games than they've lost. So now this team says, listen, we're playing with free money. Let's go rock out with these guys. Our plan was to make a move anyway next year. Let's rock out with these guys. They're winning. They love each other. They pull for each other. They play hard. The coaching staff has developed a system that allows these guys to be themselves. and to, in moments, play big games individually, but most importantly as a team. This team has done everything that they've asked for and more. Why would we ever want to change it in the sense of trying to bring in massive changes during the trade deadline? It didn't make sense. We've expedited this process of a rebuild by a year or two. Let them rock out. We're right where no one thought we were going to be. So these guys are fighting. There's no reason to change anything, man. You're wrong on this one, and that's okay. We all been wrong. I've had takes where I've been wrong.
This is my thing.
Some people can't admit. Go ahead.
This is my thing, and I'm hearing your points, and I'm a very objective man. Okay. My thing is either you're getting better or you're getting worse. The worst thing to do in the NBA is be right there in the middle. And right now, I believe that this team is a middle of the road team, and the record reflects that. We're only 2 games over 500, not 5, not 8, whatever. To your point about chemistry, there was a lot of moves during the trade deadline that people didn't care about chemistry, right? They cared about getting better. You develop chemistry. We have 27 games in the season left or so, right?
26.
To develop that. Okay, 26, same thing. To develop that chemistry, getting one piece, right? With just to see that, we're not using Kev. They're not going to re-sign Frank Ntilikina, right? We have draft picks.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because come on, Kev.
How do you know?
Those things don't even matter.
Those things don't even matter right now. We're in the middle of the playoffs.
Wait. We have when the Boston Celtics got Fournier for 2 second-round picks. You mean to tell me we couldn't give up either Kev or not Kev, Frank's expiring contract and a second-round pick to get Fournier to help our offense?
No matter what we could give up, it's all about the other team want those guys. Let's just be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real about that. Like, we can pitch them a package.
I agree.
But if they don't want to take it, there's nothing we can do about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't blame it on us. I'm pretty sure we tried to make some moves. We probably put some people out there, and I'm probably pretty sure some teams said, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm cool. So, like, you know what I'm saying? We riding with what we got, and the guys that we got right now, even though it is after, just like Eric G said, man, like, even though it's after the break, all we do is win no matter what.
Hold on one second.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I totally agree.
Yeah, hold on one second. Freeze. Put the link back in. Evergreen wants to get into the chat. All right, go ahead.
I totally agree with that. For what Portland got for Norman Powell, I think we couldn't offer that. Because those 2 players, Rodney Hood and Grant, we don't have those 2 guys on our roster. So I agree with that. We couldn't make that move. It would have been a decent move. It would have been a great move for the Knicks to get almost a 20-point score. Norman Powell. But yeah, I agree. Go ahead,
I mean, CP.
Barrett.
The reality is, though, both of those guys are going to be free agents. So the thing about the guys that the Knicks were going to try to get that fit this system, this team, we're all going to be free agents or restricted free agents at the end of the season anyway. So if you're going to go and try to get and bid for their talents anyway, why are we going to give up assets that you can use to try to get someone else?
Okay.
Via trade or draft. Why are you going to give those assets up so that in 2 months these guys are free anyway, and you can try to get them for just using the salary cap that you have? You're going to have $50.4 million in salary cap. That's automatic. You're going to have that automatically. So that's without guys leaving or you letting some guys walk. Those things matter.
Yeah, because we're not using that cap anyway. Because if we have like a Norman Powell, which okay, you're saying he has an expiring contract. Okay, he's going to be off the books. That means that we're going to have more money in free agency or to probably re-sign him. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so he would be a rental. I don't think that hurts you as much as because I don't think that hurts. It's a win-win situation because here's the thing. This was a question I think I asked you, Kev, on Twitter. How far are we getting in the playoffs with this team? That's
Second round.
Just we're going to the second round. Okay,
Yep.
second round. Is that it?
I mean, what more can you really expect?
Yeah, I mean,
I just
expect
want
us
to
to go
know
all the way?
I just want to know if they give out trophies for going to the second round.
But listen, you have to be able to make it there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a team that's like listen, unless you the Brooklyn Nets right now, come on. Like you're not just automatically coming in and going all the way. Look at our team. Our team fought from being a 17-win team. From being a 17-win team.
What's up, Evergreen?
Evergreen salute, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our team fought from being a 17-win team to being talked about being in the playoffs.
So
shout out Cully. Cully, I said that, Cully.
So we're happy with participation.
No, we're not.
Well, would you be happy with still losing?
What we've been through?
No, hold on. Would you be happy with still losing? Would you be happy with still losing?
Of course he is. Of course.
At this point, because we did absolutely nothing, I'm willing to tank. I'm willing to tank. Because
CP.
I'm going to
come on. CP. What do you got in that water right there? What's in that water?
It's purified
You sure
water.
it's not like Everclear or something like that? Because you are talking crazy this morning, bro. You okay?
I talk crazy every morning.
Yo, but what
Evergreen.
side of the bed did you wake up on? Did you wake up on like the
on the right?
Oh no, Evergreen, this is going since yesterday. This was going since yesterday.
I don't know what's going on with you.
This was going since yesterday, Evergreen.
Next morning drive. All the people that's watching. Somebody please explain to me what is CP talking about. Let's back up because there's a few things that you said initially that kind of got me like.
Hey, I'm here, y'all. I'm gonna get out the way. I'm here.
There's a few things you said that kind of like made me like that grinded my gears a little bit, but then there was some things that you just jumped on. I was all right. I got to come on to the show first and foremost. All right, I'm not the Frank Ntilikina stan that my man Frank is. Right, I do like Frank. Not the stand.
I'm a Frank stan.
Okay, cool. So you should understand this. When Detroit initially wanted to trade with us, who did they want, and why?
I have no idea who they wanted. Please refresh my memory.
So we're gonna build from this, and I want you to tell me after we finish explaining to you this, if Frank Ntilikina is gonna get re-signed. So let's go with this, right? Initially, Detroit wanted Frank Ntilikina. Because they got that boy Killian Hayes, and where's Killian Hayes from? Anybody?
France.
What about that other small forward power?
Yes,
forward guy
him too. I know he's talking about. I forget his name. But I know who you're talking about. He's from.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Kev, you're too loud.
Maboinga or something like that.
Yeah, Mwamba.
Okay, so two players from France, right? So
Sekou Doumbouya. Sekou Doumbouya is his name.
What's his name?
Sekou Doumbouya.
Doumbouya. There you go. Doumbouya.
Yeah. I don't know why this has to do with the Knicks.
Detroit initially acquired about Frank Ntilikina because they realized that there could be some chemistry there. There's keyword chemistry, right?
Okay.
And we turned it down. There's a reason we turned it down, but that's neither here nor there. We turned it down, and instead, we gave them Dennis Smith Jr., who I'm the stand of Dennis Smith Jr., who I've since jumped off that bandwagon. When we finally get Frank some decent minutes, he shows some decent basketball, right? But Derrick Rose was out, who's a veteran. Albert Payton was out, who's a veteran. So that leaves you with point guard Frank Ntilikina. So unless we're drafting another point guard, Frank Ntilikina is the second backup. Could we all agree to that? As of right now.
Yes.
No.
Who's the
I'm
second
not gonna agree
backup
with that.
point guard? Who is the second backup point guard?
The
In
second
case your veterans get injured.
backup point guard on the Knicks
It's Alfred Payton.
is Alec Burke.
I didn't say the backup point guard. I said the second backup point guard.
Alec Burke.
Listen, if Alfred Payton is your starter, right? Then the first person that is a point guard coming off the bench is Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Is he not?
Right. Yes.
So
I'm following you.
So who started at the point guard position when those two guys were out?
It was Frank.
Quickly.
But it was Duke.
Stop.
Wait.
No more. Stop.
How could you say no more? How could you say no more? The only reason why he started.
It was
because Quickly was hurt.
Came off the bench.
Quickly started at point guard.
That would have made Alec Burke the third backup point guard. But
you can't change the narrative. You can't change the narrative. I'll let you talk. First of all,
I'm not changing the narrative.
Quickly was hurt. Derrick Rose was out.
Right.
We had no other choice, and Payton was out. We had three guards that was out. It was by default.
Listen, whether it was default or not, the fact still remains that Frank was the second. Listen, I'm just picking at the craziness that you were talking. All right,
you're talking craziness because there was three starters out. If I was on the Knicks, I would play point guards. There was 3 point guards out. Alec Burke,
right?
Thibs
but
trusts
you
Alec
did
Burke
play, right?
more than he trusts.
Taj Gibson, you started.
Yeah, I did. You saw my numbers. Thibs trusts Alec Burke at point guard more than he trusts Frank Ntilikina. Stop it. That's why Frank Ntilikina got 0 minutes. He got 0 minutes the day before the last game. Why?
Because I don't know.
I'll explain why.
And he got 0 minutes.
Because
that's not true. That's not true. Frank got 0 minutes.
Did you forget that?
Did
you forget that Alfred Payton?
Evergreen G. Frank got 0 minutes because Frank was hurt. That's documented.
He was hurt? I didn't know he was on the.
Oh, he was hurt. I didn't hear that one.
Who was back?
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, Frank was hurt.
Frank was hurt, right? But who was back? Was Alfred Payton back? Yes.
Yes.
Was Derrick Rose back?
Yes.
Okay, so my point still stands. My point still stands that the starting point guard, Alfred Payton, the backup point guard, Derrick Rose, the second backup point guard, Frank Ntilikina.
I don't know how we got on this Frank topic. I thought you were going to get to me about my take on how bad the mediocre the Knicks were. I thought that was the thing because Eric made some good points.
Yeah. All right. So your take on us doing bad in free agency is that's I mean, Freezy already blew that out of the water with just naming LeBron James. So we can. There was no need for me to jump down.
Listen. He wants us to be bad right now. He's saying because we are mediocre, we should tank. That's what he's saying. That's what CP is saying.
What I'm saying is this. What am I saying is this?
You said LeBron James can take anybody to the. He said LeBron James can take anybody to the playoffs, but the Knicks don't have a LeBron James. So what are we even talking about?
No. LeBron James wasn't in the technical discussion. That was what you brought up when I brought up that the Cavs gutted their whole roster, brought people in and made it to the finals, and chemistry. Oh, you didn't want to break the quote-unquote chemistry.
But that was. Do you think the Cavs could gut the whole roster? Do you think the Cavs could gut the whole roster with Julius Randle right now? If Julius Randle was the only major guy they had, do you think the Cavs say, you know what?
It depends. It depends on what they bring in.
Oh, Lord.
It depends.
Oh, Lord.
It depends.
It's definitely clear in that water, guys. It's ever clear in that water. It depends. What does it depend on, CP? Go ahead. Let's dig yourself in the
It depends. It depends on the level of talent. It depends on the level of talent.
CP.
Yeah, the
Who
level
are
of
we?
talent is Julius Randle.
bringing
So what
in?
I'm saying is, if you had Julius Randle, right, and you were in the same exact position that Cleveland was in, which is essentially what we could have been in right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you gut the entire team and re-sign everybody knowing that Julius Randle is going to be the guy to take you to the promised land? Is that what you do?
It depends on who's on the roster.
Got you. Well, no, it doesn't depend on who's on the roster because you're gutting everybody. That's the point of the gut. You're gutting everybody, right?
The point of gutting is to improve your team. Listen, Evergreen. This is my concept, right? We are supposed to be this playoff team going into the playoffs, right? And Knicks fans are kind of they're satisfied with just making it to the second round. My point is that without an improvement to the roster, right, going forward, what are the initial assets? Like if we're going to go into the playoffs, could somebody stop typing?
Yeah, for real. That's like killing me.
Kev.
Kev's on mute. City, do you type it?
Nah, that's not me, bro.
That's probably all right. It's gone. All right. So my thing is this,
me
right?
now.
It's going. I don't hear it anymore. We're going into the playoffs. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. We're going into the playoffs. But we're going into the playoffs wounded. We're going in there wounded without any more help. Losing Mitch was so devastating, right?
We could get help in the offseason.
But what does that do for the playoffs, City?
Nobody said that
doesn't help us.
Nobody said, listen, nobody said that we have to be the number one contenders this year. Unless you one of those guys that you just on board just to just win it this year. Come on, knock it off. It's a building process. There's stepping stones that we need to take.
Expectation that we go from a team that wins 21 games last year into a team that must compete for a championship this year.
It's just not real.
I guess I'm all in it. My thing is this, right? I just don't care for a second round and out thing, man. That just doesn't do
it. We might be a first round and out, like you know what I'm saying. But at least we got there. There's stepping stones that we needed to take to get there.
I would rather enter the lottery. I would rather enter the lottery than be in the second round.
I'm sorry. All this getting into the lottery, that's a loser's mentality. I'm sorry. That's a loser's mentality.
It's a stretch. I'm playing chess, not checkers.
That's a loser's mentality. Because again,
Cornerstone, how you like the new chair?
How many times have we been in the lottery?
How you like the new chair? See, I got the new chair.
No, you the man.
Yeah, man. I had to change seats, man.
You the man. You sit down, man. Captain Kirk.
Yeah, man. The perspective is a little bit different. Now y'all can see more of the Bears.
More of the Bears. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Tight. I'm questioning that pink one.
You look like a light-skinned evil villain in that chair.
Oh man!
Oh my god! Everything I got to be a light-skinned everything,
man.
Yo,
man,
Freezy, can I say this real quick before I bounce out of here, man? Yo, shout out to you. Thanks for having me on the KMD, the Knicks Morning Drive. You already know. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch. I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll see y'all on the Knicks That Night podcast.
Hey, City, look at the numbers. Look at the time and look at the numbers. See how it's jumping in here? See how it's jumping in here?
Let's go.
We gotta hit those likes, man. We gotta hit those likes.
Nah, it's jumping in here, but you know what? It was jumping at 3 o'clock in the morning last night.
The Knicks Morning Drive, man. We in my Uncle Freezy voice. We in the building.
I bring numbers to this channel. I bring numbers to this channel.
Okay, wow. Wow. Aren't we hiring ourselves?
So no lie. So CP the artist does bring viewers with him, regardless where he goes, whether it's here or Knicks Fan TV or wherever he goes, man. He legit brings people, right? But you know what you don't bring though,
What's
CP?
that? What's that?
It.
You don't bring
I love you guys,
it.
man. Salute.
All right, bro.
Shout out to my baby. She watches the show. She said every time she gets on YouTube, she sees the link, she sees what y'all doing.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, so shout out to mommy. Hey, thank you for watching. Hey, so thank you for watching, mom. Hey, and when we say Taj gets into the woodshed, it's nothing personal.
It's all good. Hey, look.
Yo, CP, you gotta stop bro. I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, you know what? I could be wrong, and I'm just gonna keep my position. I'm gonna be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh well. I'm not like Hoodie Kev, where I'm gonna just keep going and whatever. I'll agree to disagree, but that's my stance.
Hoodie Kev, if you're watching, don't be intimidated by
Hey, he was in his glory. He was in his glory.
Kevin Knox got 12 minutes.
And 6 points.
Listen, can I just mention something?
I just don't want CP to like jump off a roof because his expectations for things to happen ain't gonna
so
happen.
high, yeah.
Like this expectation that we're gonna go into the buyer's market, the buyout market, and somehow sign
well, it's gone. It's gone.
Magic Irving James. You know what I mean? Like the buyout market is what it is for a reason. It's because other teams didn't want these players, right? That's why they get bought out. Right?
I mean, it's a lot of
reason,
it's a couple things.
They
But go ahead,
don't see them in their future. You know,
it's the island of misfit toys. It's basically what it is.
Right.
The buyer.
You see Toy Story. You see Toy Story, right? And
yes, sir.
And Andy had all those toys.
That's right.
And all the bottom of those toys had Andy's name written on the left foot. But as soon as Andy got Buzz Lightyear, what did he do with Woody? He just tossed him to the side. He didn't really play with him more. Woody was still a good toy, right? But he's back in that toy box now, right?
But he still cared about him.
Andy's little sister
his favorite toy.
Play with the toys. So Andy's little sister takes Woody and brings him into her little dollhouse, and Woody has an amazing time, even though Buzz Lightyear is flying and soaring all in Andy's hands. So
you guys are millennials because I never watched that movie.
Oh well,
you gotta touch your inner childhood. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway,
I'm not like you. I'm not like you, Kev. I'm taller than a child.
Listen,
so
you guys are wild. Real quick, Evergreen.
Clearly, for whatever reason, these players didn't want it. These players didn't want to be in the team that they're on. They got bought out. The team didn't want them, right? And now they are looking for other places to go. Whether we got them or not is irrelevant.
Right.
Now, not for nothing. Before Mitchell Robinson got injured, Leon Rose had came out and told Mike Breen to tell the world that we weren't going for Andre Drummond. And then roughly 2 minutes later, Mitchell Robinson goes out. Right? So this is just the I won't even say the straw that broke the camel's back. This is just it happens. Things happen, right? But this idea, this notion that we haven't improved, we just went from being one of the worst defensive teams in the league, one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league, to now being at the number 4 spot and still climbing, competing for a playoff spot, right? And that's all in 1 year with one change of a front office, with one change of a coach, right? With a buy-in on veterans, right? And again, so now CP is doing the slow clap because, again, he's a perfect representation of fans that expect to go from 0 to 100 real
Evergreen.
quick. And
Evergreen,
that
I got
doesn't
something to
happen
say.
in the NBA. It might have happened twice in our lifetime if you want to count Dallas and if you want to count maybe Detroit. It's only
Evergreen.
happened twice. And I would go so far as to say Detroit was a reputable team in that 2003-2004 season, and Dallas was a reputable team in 2012-2013 season. They were decent. That doesn't happen. It takes time to build, and the foundation is the most important. We had zero foundation last season and the season before. Go ahead, Eric G. I'm gonna let you jump in, man, because you go ahead.
I want to say that when we talk about, I mean, CP acts like he's been like the Knicks have been winning every year for the last 20 years. Like he's so used to being great.
Right.
So I don't. I'm talking about in the Knicks. I don't know about. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
All
can.
right.
You good? You super good.
All right. So CP, you're talking like a fan who's used to having his team be at the top, and the Knicks haven't been there. The Knicks haven't showed that consistency. So how can you expect them to be great? Or a second round is not good enough for you, or a first round is not good enough for you when you haven't even sniffed that for the last 8 years.
No, you're right. But to me, I'm looking long term, not the short term. In the long term, let me finish. The long term is for me is to for now, like most NBA teams, right? They make a decision after the trade deadline to either sit some players, trade some players, because they realistically say, "Oh, you know what? We're not going to go far in the playoffs, so let's utilize the draft and get a better position in the draft." Right? Am I right or wrong on that?
I think you're wrong.
So
I
that only happens.
You're wrong, though. Go ahead.
I don't really agree with that because the reality is draft when you're a middle of the pack team is opportunistic only. Only where you're going to find yourself in a position to do well when you look at guys, Donovan Mitchell, superstar, nobody really thought about out of Louisville, and what do? He got drafted middle of the first round. Being a top, getting the number 5th pick or number 4 pick doesn't make you a star team. Doesn't make you a team that's going to be good. What happens is the development of the coaching staff, the front office being able to bring in players who can help a budding star, and then how do you utilize the best players on your team, and how do you find rotational players to help them? That's how teams get better.
Right, and real quick,
hey, Evergreen, just go out and come back in.
And real quick, come on, son, saying y'all throwing hate at CP. First of all, CP is our brother, so we're not throwing hate at him. All right, we're just having a disagreement. And
he is our very low resource brother.
Yes,
the one that all the other brothers come and pay his bills and all that stuff. He is that one.
Yeah,
PC must have painted a portrait for "Come On, Son." That's why he's doing this.
Yeah, and he called them PC instead of.
And then he's saying that and then he's calling us y'all are salty females. Don't call us females, man. That's disrespectful, man. Come on.
Yeah, who's that?
Someone say, "Come on, son." Seaman's son, whatever he is, man.
Yeah, I got some soldiers.
You said Seaman, son. You wild.
Yeah, Seaman. Well, that's what he said. I gave him the benefit of that, saying, "Come on, son." You know, I mean. Come on.
I got some soldiers in the chat.
And Dave Jackson, my mic is fine. I'm not doing anything. All right, my mic is fine.
No, but what I'm saying, CP, is you can't talk about winning like you're used to it. I mean, I don't know where that narrative started for you. I mean, in your personal life and in your career, you may be very successful.
All my life is about winning, my
correct.
brother.
But all your life is about winning, but when you haven't won as a fan, I mean, I don't really understand how you can take that narrative and spin it.
Eric. My thing is playing the long game, not the short game. The long game for me is this, right? Getting a higher draft pick is better than a second round and out. That's it.
That's weak on the sweep on CP point. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me do something real quick, y'all.
I just caught that.
I'm sorry for falling asleep on CP. my bad, y'all. But the thing is to what CP is saying. He's saying play the long game versus the short game, right? And by tanking, by giving up the fight, by saying you don't have any fight in you, just give up, right? Just give up this season and come back next year when we have a rookie will save the franchise, right?
Two
Okay,
rookies.
I got you. I understand. Two rookies will save the franchise. I got you, CP. But we ain't soft like that, bro. We ain't soft like that, man. Listen. The thing is, for one, buying a lottery ticket does not make you a millionaire. You have to hit the lottery, right? You have to win the lottery, right? So just because you already had 2 first-round picks, one of them's named Obi and one's named Knox. How is that working out for you right now? And secondly, a dude told me this, and I found out later on he was a millionaire. He was like, Uncle Freezy, look, the ones that take success for granted are the ones that you can always point out the losers in the room because they took success for granted, right?
Say that again. Say that again.
So for the ones that are successful, they take advantage of every opportunity when it presents itself, right? The losers in the room take success for granted, and that's why they are losers, right? And so for us to think about taking this season here for granted, let's take this season off and tank, and then hit the lottery on the 4 picks that we have, and then sign the most high price free agent and have them come here, right? RJ Barrett takes a huge step forward. Julius Randle takes a huge step forward, and we'll win the championship next year. Oh, wait a minute. That's a lot of stuff that needs to happen in order for us to get there. Now, say all those things happen. All those things happen, right? All of those things happen, and we mess around. All those things happen, and hey, AD, I'm gonna pause you for just. I'm gonna mute you for 2 seconds. So all those things happen, and the Knicks make it to the second round of the playoffs, right? In 2022. Guess what? You could have had the same success in 2021 without all that stuff, right?
That's
you can't
all
take,
we're talking about.
You can't take this magic carpet ride
and just throw it away.
Yeah, you can't take it for granted. You cannot take success for granted. When success is there, right? You have to ride it. You have to nurture it.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to be in the moment. You can't say, "Oh, I could be successful at any time." You know what? Because you can't.
You can't.
You can't. You can't just because if you could, the Knicks would not have been trashed for 20 years.
Case closed.
Is all I'm saying.
Yo,
CP,
I have a question for you. Pete. I have a question for you. My question for you is this: do you not think that it would be vital for the kids on our roster right now that if they got to the playoffs, the second round playoff, even if they got swept in the second round, you don't think it would be vital for them? Hold on, ask the question.
Okay.
You're gonna get the floor, I promise. But you don't think it'll be vital for this team to get that experience? These young guys who we have the second youngest team in the NBA at 20 to get RJ in the second round of the playoffs, 26 for Julius Randle, 21 for Quickly. I think it's important for these young guys to get that experience because what it'll do for their confidence as they continue to grow as young players in the league, they get to see top tier talent in the playoffs, play against it in games that matter. And then they get the experience of doing it at Madison Square Garden where they get to feel the fans. It's not like being in the bubble. It's a different feeling. And they're going to be able to grow from that. That's going to elevate their game. And it elevates the coaching staff, too. It allows them to coach better. I think it's important. I think it's important to get these young guys the playoff experience where they can find moments in big games to win games or to keep it close, those things all matter in developing winning culture. That's the first step in this process. Then you can get a star player. Then you can draft a star player. Then you can put the draft picks together, package them, and move up in the draft. However you want to do it. This success doesn't alter the way you want to go about doing it, CP. You can still do the way you want to do it and be successful now.
I agree. I agree with you what you're saying, and what you're saying has AD, please mute yourself. It's like we get background noise. What you say is absolutely valid. I don't disagree with nobody here. Okay. The point I am making is this. Charlotte is surging, right? They made no moves during the trade deadline. Atlanta is surging. Boston made a move to improve their team. The Miami Heat made a move to improve their team. Okay? We had did
They
nothing.
didn't improve though, but keep going.
Okay. We did absolutely nothing, and we are showing signs of injuries. I said a week ago, before this all happened, that number one, we are one injury away from this thing all collapsing. And we are now seeing this.
CP, let me say one thing. I'm rolling into this church right here. Evergreen, you are a hypocrite, okay? Because I heard you all season long touting the Drummond bandwagon on another show down the road, okay? That's all I gotta say. Evergreen, again, you must be suffering from some kind of post-traumatic stress disorder or something, my brother, because you are a total hypocrite. I gotta go. Love y'all. Peace out.
He got receipts on you, Evergreen. He got receipts on you.
I didn't hear what you said. He said, I said, what now?
He said you were on the
he said I'm a
Drummond
hypocrite.
bandwagon, and now all of a sudden you ain't. He got receipts on you, bro.
Oh no, I'm still on. Hold on. I am still in bandwagon. Let's cut it out. But the reality is we don't have him. I didn't say anything about me not wanting him. Whoa, let's cut out. He got a receipt, and his receipt ain't telling how much I paid for stuff. I wanted Drummond, and I still want Drummond. I'm talking about what Leon Rose did. Leon Rose told Mike Breen that the Knicks didn't want him. What Leon Rose want don't have a damn thing to do with what I want. I still want Andre Drummond, and we don't have him. But that doesn't mean that I automatically fit in this team and where we've come from and how much we've developed without Andre Drummond. I simply say getting Andre Drummond is going to guarantee us a spot at the fourth seed. I still want Andre Drummond, but the reality of the situation is he going to LA.
CP, you talk about the guys that all these players got. You talk about the guys that all these teams got, but the reality is, in order for that to work in season, they have to get acclimated. They have to be able to play off each other. None of these guys know that. I mean, Chicago got Vucevic, and they got blown out. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Hornets are not surging. They lost LaMelo. They've lost 2 in a row. Boston, I mean, they're 1-1.
Time out. This is the logic of the Knicks fan, right? So you tell me, where is that typing coming from?
I don't know. It's killing me.
Mute. What's his name? Evergreen. It's going out. Everybody's like, oh, we started the show with, oh, we're the 4th seed. We are 1 game away from Charlotte. 1 game away from Charlotte. Oh, we're the
before you walk.
We didn't start the show with we're the 1st seed. We started the show with Happy Birthday, Clyde Frazier.
Yes, exactly.
So we didn't start. So we didn't start the show with hey, we're the 4th seed. We started the show with Happy Birthday, Clyde Frazier. That's a fact, right? And secondly, we are the 4th seed. That's
by
a fact.
1 game, and y'all acting like we by 5 games, right? We are razor thin.
Can I get another Atlanta dude to come in here and balance out the chat? Can
I'm
I
from
please
Jersey.
get another Atlanta
Jersey,
dude?
man.
You can't be from Jersey because Jersey don't act like that, man.
I just need somebody from the A as a Knicks fan.
I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
Number 1.
All right. Yeah, me too.
I detect Uncle Freeze. You more Jersey than he is. All right.
Right.
Exactly.
I am from the slums of Jersey. I'm from the place in Jersey that bums won't even sleep there. The bums are like, yo, it's nasty over there. That's where I'm from in Jersey, right? Let's keep it a buck. CP is from that place where your car insurance ain't as high as in the city. CP is from that place where they had this stuff growing out of the ground called grass. I didn't even know what that was.
He from South Jersey. From South Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not from South Jersey. I'm from Central Jersey.
That's still South. That's still South.
Perth Amboy, New Jersey.
Case closed.
CP is from that place where the malls didn't actually have security.
Y'all don't leave CP
alone. I'm from that place. I'm from that place where
you go to Woodbridge Mall. Where's GI, man? I need GI to back me up.
Hey, CP, I know all about Woodbridge Center. Now I was around your way on Saturday, get my shot.
Yeah. I wasn't from the mall. We shopped at Hudson. We shopped at Hudson Mall, right? Yeah. So we shopped. That's the place. That's the place where Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat got jumped by a bunch of dudes with jeans on. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from, right? Hey, good.
What's good, Freaky? What's happening?
What it do.
All right,
up, brother.
This is a quick correction. Free Keith currently resides in Queens. Free Keith is from crack era Brooklyn. So let's not get that twisted. Just on the chat, just making sure that y'all straight. Check me out though. What we doing tonight?
Getting that dub.
Boss.
Who with me believing we getting this dub?
So I was hoping you was gonna say I was hoping you was gonna say Knicks freestyle. You said what we doing tonight? I was like,
I'm with it though.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Yeah, we gotta get GI, man. I don't know what happened to GI, man. GI, we gotta. He might have a scheduling.
If you let CP tell it, we need to lose tonight so we can tank. That's what CP gonna say.
Yeah,
we need to lose tonight so we can start tanking. This way we can trade our non-draft picks.
I just jumped on, but CP, you're not on that, right?
Yes, he is. That trash tape.
Yeah. I need to hear that from CP.
Yeah, he's on
you're
that.
Not on
He's on that heavy.
Keith,
that's a trash take.
Keith, I'm just reading the writing on the wall with the injuries that we got and the schedule that we got and the lack of what we did on the deadline and the competition in the Eastern Conference that have improved, that it just doesn't look fair.
I'm sorry.
And Keith, so, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I'm just gonna end it like I'm gonna end it like this, right? Okay. How about
don't end it, bro? Because we good.
No. Listen to me, Snuffleupagus.
No, we're not gonna do that. We can't do that, CP.
Eric, I'm gonna do anything I want, man.
I'm dying.
Okay.
That's cold-blooded right there.
How about this? How about this?
CP,
How
you are
about
no
this?
good. You are no good.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me get my point off.
Hey, let CP do his thing. CP got to do your thing.
Okay. By April,
I think CP forget that I have the button. I think CP forget that I have the button. Did he forget? Did he forget that I have the button? Did he forget that I have the button? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. CP like that, yo. I'm gonna be sorry, man. CP like that.
Hey, motherfucker.
That's foul, bro.
Hey, go ahead and do your thing, dog. Go ahead and do your thing, man. My bad. Go ahead, dog. My bad.
okay. All right. I'm gonna put this out there. April 15th. That's 2 weeks away, right?
Yes.
I will come on here and make a public apology
if
things are better than they are today. We are still in the playoffs, and we are the playoff round.
When you say better,
we're still in the playoffs. We're still in the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Because I'm saying like better
playoffs.
than now would be like we're sitting at 4th seed right now. Like
if
the argument is like we got to get better in by the 15th, right. I feel like that's unfair.
Right.
No. Better than my expectations. No. Let me finish. Better than my expectations, as in we are in the playoffs. Okay. We're in the playoffs. Okay.
My thing is like the people who are talking about like trying to get losses now. The math ain't on your on
our side at all.
The math ain't on our side now.
Right.
Like the math ain't on our side now, and the reason being like we're not like we got what 20 something games left.
26, I think.
We got 26 games left. We're not losing all them games.
No.
We're not losing. Like we literally would have to try to lose as many games as we could to get into. I can't see Thibs doing that. I can't see these guys doing that. Like it's too far in the season. There's not enough games left for that plan to be an adequate plan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. I can't see getting guys to buy in to losing games so we could get higher up in the lottery to get their replacements.
I don't think we. I agree with you. Thibs is not that type of
right. But CP, CP, the thing you keep missing is this, right? So the thing you're swinging and missing on is this. You assume that the guy that we get in the draft is gonna be the savior, right? That's what you're assuming. Like the guy that we get in the draft is gonna help us make it to the playoffs.
But how is that an assumption when your assumption
not the player, not the playoffs, a
time out. How is that an assumption when your assumption and your only assumption is that being a second round and out this year is a good thing?
How's it a bad thing?
Why do you think we're going to be a second round and out?
Why
do you think we're going to be a second round and out?
We just said that earlier that we were. I asked the question to Eric, how far do you think we're going to go?
Hey, son, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I get fascinated with being on the big screen. I see how y'all love it. Like I put myself on the big screen just now, and I was like, "Damn, Uncle Freezy look good right here," even with the taped up microphone. Right? I'm like, "Yo, I'm feeling this spot." Now I see why CP the artist when he get in this spot like this, when he go all Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying? I see why he like it. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me say this to CP though. CP, I keep saying, bro, and I know you don't get it, but success is not guaranteed to anybody, right? Success is guaranteed to those that work hard and that are fortunate. It's not guaranteed to those that say, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm going to wait till next time. There may not be a next time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything is playing. All the things have landed in our favor. Why give up this opportunity? Let's go out here and fight, right? Because if you because it's twofold. Like I understand what you're saying. You say the Knicks should tank. The Knicks should tank, bro. How about this? How about I have a statistical
question for CP.
So how about this? How about this? How about we try to make the playoffs and let Dallas tank? You know what happens? We still get that draft pick in that highest spot. We don't care nothing about the Mavericks.
Quietly, we could get to the sixth spot. We could get to the sixth spot and still technically get a lottery pick.
I got a stat. I want CP to look up this stat, right? Since he's a stat guy, right? He's the guy that comes with all the stats, right? Name me the team that tanked 1 year, right? Name me a team that tanked 1 year, got a pick, and won the championship 1 year, or even within the next 5 years. Can you name me a team that did that? Tanked, got a lottery pick, and then won the championship within 5 years. I don't think that's possible. I don't think any team has done that.
The Lakers
has any
did that.
team done that?
Thank you.
The Lakers did it.
They didn't.
Thank you.
Well,
They didn't tank.
Hold on,
They
let me
didn't
finish. They tanked. They got
just
yes,
bad.
Lakers did it with who?
They tanked. They did
were
it. They
bad.
got Lonzo Ball at number 2. Then the
Wait,
second.
wait. Wait a minute. Did
They didn't tank. They were just bad.
They were bad. And secondly,
They were just bad, bro.
Secondly,
they
and most
tanked that year,
importantly,
or they were bad that year?
The Knicks never really tanked. Like we were just bad.
Right, but my question is this. So
Right,
so
I'm
they
not
tanked or was
talking
bad.
about
Wait a
the
minute,
Knicks,
wait a
though.
minute.
I'm talking about
Wait a
any
minute,
other
wait a minute, wait a minute.
Name
I
me
evergreen.
a team that tanked,
Evergreen,
meaning their
evergreen.
potential was to make.
I be trying to say this stuff, man, and people just talking all over your mans. You see that? I be trying not to hit that button, bro. I be trying not to hit that button. So, but what I'm saying is this evergreen, and I don't mean that as no disrespect, but what I'm saying is they were bad. They got top 3 picks. They got top 3 picks in 3 consecutive drafts, right? But they used that capital, and Knicks Twitter can attest to this because we beefed about it for a year, right? They used that draft capital and traded for Anthony Davis. All those things that they were fortunate to get, they traded it for a superstar. And guess what else they did? They signed LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If the Knicks had LeBron James right now, I could see where y'all are coming from. But the Knicks are not signing LeBron James, no, boss. Michael Jordan is not coming here. Right? We don't have the capital to trade for Anthony Davis. Right? We have to play the hand that we are dealt. We can't compare ourselves to the pie in the sky scenario. We can't compare ourselves to Golden State, right? We can't compare ourselves to the Spurs. We can't put together a big 3 like the Miami Heat did. We are who we are, right? They are who they are, right? We have to do it the way that fits us. We can't do it the way that fit them. Because everybody in life, all of y'all will agree, because I've been around y'all for too long. All of y'all can agree to this. Nobody likes a fake dude, right? And the Knicks, by patterning themselves after somebody else, would be fake, fraudulent, right? We have to be who we are. Evergreen G, I didn't know if that was a delay, if you could hear us or not, whatever. I just wanted to get my point out, man. But you good. You super good, bro. Boss. You there? I guess he is.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's froze.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm here.
I didn't know if it was a glitch. I didn't know if it was a glitch in the matrix or whatever. But
I'm here.
But we were talking.
So Freeze, you just proved my point. Yeah, it was. It definitely was. So you're Freezy. You just proved my point, right? And that's why I brought that up, because the expectation that CP has is tank or possibility of, and then even more of a possibility now because of the way the lottery is set up, but tank in hopes we get a top pick, and hopefully either that top pick is a player that we can, develop to win a championship or enough to move. Guess what? We have those players on this team right now that we can either develop in hopes to move. We didn't do it because the options for trades didn't fit us right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't fit this team. And right now, being at this front office is trying to
So Evergreen G froze just now. So
yo, CP, you said by April 15th, right? That you would come on here and you would.
And I will apologize, but I
Okay,
guess I
listen,
want this too.
let me
I
finish.
want this
There's
too.
10
Wait.
games.
I want this too. What? I want this
There's
too.
10 games.
I want an apology too.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But there's 10 games from now to April 15th.
all right. Hey, so shout out to
And the
City
Knicks will
for
go
Real.
7-3.
So City for Real says, LOL, man, I can't sleep now. Shout out to the chat and the Blorange fam. Like the KMD, share the KMD, and remember, let's go Knicks.
Sorry, man.
What up, City for Real?
City.
Right.
Love.
Okay, make it. Okay, let's make it.
If they're 7-3, there'll be 6 games over 500.
There'll be 6
Oh
games
man,
over
and
500. All right, let's make it later then. Let's make it May 1st. Then.
Nah, we're not changing it now. You
Nah.
thought about
No, I looked at the schedule. I didn't.
What do you think?
About the
You
old.
picked the arbitrary date. You picked the arbitrary
You
date.
picked a date. You picked a date. And what do you think?
Because I was thinking of the 82 game schedule where usually the season is over around April 15th. That's what I was thinking. And I looked at the schedule. I couldn't see anything past the thing. I guess I looked at the wrong.
Well, we got this season still got like 26 games left in it.
26 games.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
How about May 1st? May 1st.
May 1st. That sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, May 1st. May 1st. I'll get ready for my apology.
Oh,
I ain't apologizing to nothing.
And I'm telling you why. No. He's saying he's going to apologize to us. He's saying he's going to apologize to us.
And the reason why I say that is because my Knicks fandom is not for sale. Right? And I don't waver.
Tell him again.
And I'm an unapologetic Knicks fan through thick and thin. Right? I don't trade my Knicks fandom for S&Gs, right? I'm a Knicks fan. Die hard, right?
What are we doing now anyway, though? Like, I don't understand what's going on right now.
Because they don't believe Free Keith.
Like the season is almost over and Cap is still not believing what we're doing.
I don't
believe. Let me tell you. I'm gonna put these two guys on blast. CP don't believe. Legion of Knicks podcast don't believe, and Chuck don't believe.
Look,
don't believe.
I don't call out. I don't call out nobody.
I'm calling him out.
Do your thing. But my thing is like this. Like, yo, Cats is seeing this rose, like, grow from the ground and unfold in front of their eyes, and they want to go get a lawnmower.
Yep.
Right.
I just don't get it, yo. Like, Cats is like waiting for us to fail.
Yeah, literally.
I love my team. And then I'm a sportsman. I've never been on Team Tank. I don't care how bad we I'm a sportsman. Sports is about winning. I want you out there winning every day. Like, the draft to handle itself. Yep. You hire capologists and you hire draft experts to get that done.
Thank you.
Where we land in the draft, I want my win today.
Thank you. Where's your microphone? Where's your microphone?
Not yesterday, not tomorrow. I want my win today. I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I want my win today.
Right. Let me say this real quick so I can get this off the screen. Alfred Griffin, thank you for the super chat. That answers the Spurs. Goodbye. Okay.
Wait.
Hey, so Christoph,
super chat for that?
So Christoph says, "Good morning from sunny New Mexico. 280 days of sunshine. Would y'all be opposed to Kelly Olynyk at center?
Is he coming for free? Nah, I wouldn't.
So I'll say this to you. You can't spell Olynyk without NYK.
What?
I say that. How about that? That don't guarantee nothing.
That's good. That's cool.
Olynyk without NYK. So.
I wouldn't be mad at a Kelly Olynyk pickup. He's a tough cat.
Yeah, and this goes all the way back to the Celtics. They should never released him.
I don't know. Right. Yeah, that was a bad release on my part.
Can I talk about my history about being right? my Nostradamus.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta get.
We will. Hey, hold on.
He was
Let me start. Let me
Let's
start.
I'm gonna give him the podium, right?
Let me start by 2 years ago saying, right, that we should not resign KP. I got killed in the chat, right, for saying we should not resign KP because I didn't believe he was that player that was going to get us over the hump. Anthony Davis, during that year, requested a trade out of New Orleans. I was the first to say we need to package our draft pick because we had no idea at the time where we were going to land and put KP in that trade for Anthony Davis, along with those expiring contracts or those contracts that we had to match Anthony Davis. I was killed. I was roasted, right? We ended up a week later making a trade with Dallas that we are now, quote unquote, seeing the benefits of, right? I believe that getting AD would have definitely solidified at least having one star on our roster that Kyrie Irving and KD would come, right? That didn't happen. During the time KD had that sprained ankle, or the Achilles, the strained calf situation, I came on Knicks Fan TV and I said it's more serious than what people are saying.
Shout out to Knicks Fan TV.
3 days later, right? 3 days later, when he played his first game against the thing, he tore it. He tore it. So now I'm 2-0 with my predictions. Okay, I am right on this one.
So
that
okay.
because I've watched enough basketball in my life to know where we are as a Knicks fan, and I'm just saying, getting a higher pick is better than a second rounding out in the playoffs.
All right,
that's all I'm saying, and I could be wrong,
All right, so Alfred Griffin,
actually, that's three.
The answer to the evergreen question with the Spurs. Okay, I got you. So now that you had your chance, I got to ISO somebody else.
How are we supposed? I want to be ISO, please ISO.
Okay.
Please ISO me. How are we supposed to get AD when they didn't want anything that we had? We had stupid ass fans talking about like they wouldn't trade. They didn't want Frank in a trade for AD when New Orleans didn't want anything that we had. How are we supposed to get AD? This is what I don't understand about fans. Like, they think that the front office can make things happen just like by making them happen. Like, we love our team, but everybody don't look at our team like we look at them. There was no way we was getting AD when he was being traded. No way. Yeah, they tried. Of course they tried. Pels did not want nothing we had. Like, it's in articles. I can actually pull up receipts on it while we talking about what we wouldn't give them in a trade. Man, the narrative right now, I think, is very lame. Being that I'm somebody who's never been on the side of tanking, because I think tanking is disrespectful to the idea of sport. Disrespectful to the idea of sport. You go out there to win, or go home, or stay home. What are you out here for if the plan is to lose? Makes zero sense. Let the draft happen how it happens. Let the chips fall where they fall. Your job is to go out there and win if this is sport, period. So where we are right now is sitting at the 4th seed. We're sitting at the 4th seed in a season where we were already predicted by Vegas and everyone else, including fans, to have only 23 wins and be in the lottery. We got 23 wins 2 games ago.
Right.
I'm happy. Knicks are officially a good team.
Right.
We make it all the way to the playoffs in the 4th seed. Oh, we eating people food. We're eating teams food. And a second round knockout is a bad thing. Like Cat is like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to live. I don't want to go to build a team to get out in the second round. Like Cat is thinking we're gonna go from the lottery to the championship. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
Right.
With no
second round
superstar
knockout.
addition.
A second round knockout. If we make it to the second round in this playoff, that would be the furthest that we've made in the playoffs in over 10 years. Y'all bugging out.
Get him. Hey, get him, dog. What are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
I am done arguing. I am done arguing with y'all. You raised your voice at me. Okay, Keith. You raised your voice at me.
I'm not raising I'm not raising my voice at you, CP3.
I'm bugging.
I was like, I raised my voice.
CP the artist. It's about time.
I call them CP3.
It's about time somebody raised their voice at CP because he deserved it. Right?
I don't raise my voice at individuals because this is getting mad at the whole system.
Right.
Like I wish fans like y'all need to wake up. Wake up, fans. Look at what's going on.
Hey, Free King, you gotta be like Barnes from School Days when he said wake up. That's what you have to be like. Wake up!
We sitting in a Ferrari filled with diamonds, and y'all talking about the fucking wheels. What's wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with them?
Wake up!
Right. Thank you.
Wakey, eggs and bakey. Let's go.
Hey, so that's my guy right there. That's the reason why I say y'all gotta watch Knicks freestyle because my man Free Keith be going in on topics, and if y'all missing out on Knicks freestyle, that's y'all loss. That ain't ours. Because we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make them drink it. Yeah, we can't make them drink it. We can't make them cross it either, boss. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to get onto another point, right? Another point of contention, right? Here's my point of contention with where we are in the season. How do we backfill the roster? I legit made a suggestion to Terry from Terry and Trey about what we should do, right? So because I saw he put something out there, and I was like, so the answer is sign Jeff Teague, go get a wing defender, make Obi the small ball 5. From now on, going forward, the third center of the New York Knicks is Obi Toppin, right? And I know what people are gonna say. People are gonna be, no man, Obi looks lost right now. Hey, bro, I'm here to tell you that I think Obi looks lost for a reason. Right? He out of position. He out of his element. I think you simplify it by having him, Knox, Burks, Quickly, Rose, the second unit. That's your second unit going forward. And now when you face things like the 2-3 zone, when you face things like the 2-3 zone, now you have Obi that can shoot a little bit. Knox, who's a knockdown shooter. Burks is a knockdown shooter. Quickly, who can get scorching hot. And D Rose can get his shot anytime you want. Now, defensively, is that a unit that you want to roll out there for a championship team? No. No, of course not.
Did you say the C word?
Right. So
you said the C word.
Right.
Yeah, he said it.
Right. But what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. If we keep things in perspective, right? You know, what you want to do is you want to have Obi, you want to have your more talented players in a position to use their talents. When you play Obi at small forward, he's out of his element. When you play Obi at the power forward, the learning curve is so steep that it looks like he's just out there getting cardio, right? But you put him on the floor with floor spacers like Alec Burke, like Emmanuel Quickly, like Kevin Knox. Now, at a bare minimum, You get Obi Toppin using his athleticism and quickness against a 7-foot guy that is not as athletic and not as quick.
Okay, so Uncle Freeze, I gotta ask you this. What? And we'll get back to the Obi thing in a minute. Why do you say Jeff Teague?
Because if you notice the past few games, Elfrid Payton is the starter in title alone, right? So he starts the game, right, and then he sits for like an hour and a half of real live minutes. You know what I'm saying? So he'll come in and play like 9 game minutes, which might be 40 minutes in real time or whatever it is, and then he'll sit for a long stretch of time, and you'll see Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike playing point guard for the Knicks until Thibodeau brings Elfrid Payton back, and then Elfrid Payton will get another stretch of minutes, and then he'll sit for the rest of the game, and Thibs will play Marsha, Jan, Peter, all the Brady's in front of Elfrid Payton to close the game, right? But if you bring in a cat like Jeff Teague, right, now you create a competition. But because what happened is, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but when Elfrid Payton had legit competition for a starting spot, he played good, right? Y'all remember that early in the season? When we were chatting, yo, bench Elf, this kid quickly is the real deal. Man, Elf was going out giving us 20-point games. Elf was giving us 26 and 6. Not 26 the number, but 26 and 6 in big time games. So when you bring in a guy that pushes another veteran, right? Now you get the best out of both. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is about the second unit that I just mentioned, the main thing is this: our shooting woes, right? Teams with the Milwaukee Bucks with a bunch of dudes you ain't never seen before in your life. You couldn't pick them guys out in a police lineup, right? When you looked at the back of the jerseys, it looked like alphabet soup, right? They got into a 2-3 zone and they stymied us. They legit stymied us, right? We should have walked the dog on that third unit Bucks team, but we couldn't because they got into a 2-3 zone and flipped it to a 3-2 zone once we started hitting threes, right? But what we didn't do is use the groceries that we have in the cupboard to our advantage. See, we didn't have to go out. We don't need to go out and get an athletic power, a young, springy power forward. Guess what? We already got one, right? We don't need to go get a knockdown shooter because we got one, right? The thing is about managing the personnel the way that you want, right? It is what it is, right? So we are stuck with the guys that we have, and I'm talking about guys 10-1, because we're not gonna go if we go look on a scrap heap, we're not gonna get scrap off of that heap. That's gonna be an all-star for us. It don't happen like that.
Can I
But
say
what
something
we could,
positive?
but what we could do, though, is get some of that scrap off the heap and meld it with some of the stuff that we already have, and have it make us better.
Bro,
Can I say something positive?
Hey man,
no.
I got something positive to say. I was actually impressed by the Knicks without Julius Randle.
Yo,
we actually had like over 27, 28 assists in that game. The ball was moving, and I was seeing some signs of life. I really liked the way they played. Now, if this Julius Randle injury is like a blessing, like as in the team could learn how to play a faster pace and go into the playoffs and have Julius kind of blend in with that, because I'm not saying we're a better team without Julius.
Okay,
I just think that I'm just saying.
Like that's what
you see how you guys jump in your emotions.
It sounds like that's where you kind of go, though.
Yeah, no, I
just
said thank you when you said
Get out your emotions, fellas.
He's like, so we can just trade Randall because obviously Randall is the one holding up the team.
No.
I kind of got that vibe.
because you guys are in your
I
emotions.
thought you were saying something positive.
I am.
I thought you were saying something positive.
I am. I'm saying that I liked the ball movement. I liked it that we had more assists than we had before. So it shows that the team they look pretty good playing with each other. But I think my problem with the how Thibs, has everything rolling through Julius Randle. It's not cohesive to getting the chemistry going. And I think without him, they just looked it better. And I'm not saying not have him. It's just that style of offense, that's what we need a lot more of to be more successful. And it was a pleasure to see.
I feel what you're saying.
So can I say something?
I think what people really mean when like, because I've heard other cats like mention that about that game too, like like they like how the team looked, this, that, and the other. And I think really it comes down to a personal preference in terms of like how a person likes the team run. Because
no, it's
no.
To do with winning.
No, I'm saying because when Randall is there, he's the point guard. Like he's some people don't like that. Like I honestly, like it's not a better or worse thing. Like some people they're accustomed to seeing plays run like traditionally, like how basketball is run through the point guard is orchestrating the offense and blah blah blah. And that's what we was getting. I liked how they looked as well. I tell you this though, Randall on that team, like we beat them by what, 4 points, 4 or 5 points or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They were missing seven people, bro. Giannis, Middleton, like the list goes down. Like they were missing like most of their top guys, and we only beat them by 4 points. I feel like if Randall was there, that would have been a blowout game.
Right. Freeze.
That would have been a supremely blown out game. Like we would have beaten them by a dub.
Free Keith. Right.
So that just lets me know I'm glad that the team can play without him. Like they can shift back to basics on some like point guard. Like we can play differently. But he is definitely an addition to the team that you can't even say like they're going to play better without him and it's going to be to better effect. Like it's like Randall on the team is always going to be better effect.
Right.
All right. I got you.
So going to CP's statement that they look better, I get it. I mean, the ball movement was more. You can see it's frequent, and the reason for that really is because from the start of the game to the end of the game, the Milwaukee Bucks played zone.
Right.
And you needed to pass the ball more. That's you
and
can't
they neutralize the point guard. They neutralize the point guard position.
So now everybody's making the extra pass. Not only that, a lot of guys are getting the ball with 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock. The next thing to do, the only thing you could do, is shoot the ball. We saw it a couple times from the corner. Knox did it, hit a 3. That's an assist. So the ball looks like it's moving more, and it was, but that's because really the zone is stopped the ISO ball. You know that RJ.
But Eric, this is not the first time we've seen a zone.
Right, but not for a whole game.
No, for you hadn't seen it.
No, even Derek in the post game on court interview,
I watched the whole game.
Derek Rose was like Derek Rose and the commentators was going back and forth like, have you seen so much zone in a professional basketball? And Rose was like, yeah, it was kind of like high school out there. It was kind of like an AAU game out. He said that literally out his mouth. Right. He was like, well, they were running zone the whole game. He was like, it was like an AAU game out there. That's what he said.
Yeah, and I will credit also the Derrick Rose because we know the team just looks way better with Derrick Rose and less Alfred Payton. So I don't even know if it's less
Alfred Payton, but like more grown man basketball players. Like that's what we need. We need more. Like it's like the shots that people take at Alfred are to me unnecessary. It's the idea of Derrick Rose being better than Alfred. I agree, but it's not so much talent wise. It's like it's level of basketball wise. Like
the IQ.
What Randall needs is more guys of Rose's level and above playing with him.
You're making my point.
Grown man basketball. They out there still like
you're making my point because like in a team sport, right? You need this ball movement. You need these guys getting open. You know, with Peyton, the thing is that he runs up the ball. He very at a slow pace, and he is one-dimensional by seeing Randall. And that is it. It's always a two-man game. When Rose comes in, it was beautiful watching him and Quickly. Yeah. And then we saw a little bit of Obi.
No,
like, it's like
Rose is the best point guard on the team for Obi.
Yes.
If y'all like Obi and y'all want Obi to progress, he should play with Rose as much as possible.
Yes, predominantly as they got to play predominantly together because it allows him to get open in the floor, to run the floor. Obi likes to. His.
And he's the only one that really looks for Obi. Like Obi will be standing right under the rim with nobody around. Like
hands up. He does this, and nobody. And Alfred goes against two guys for a layup.
So you package that right, and you that style of play, and then you have Julius come in. And with that style of play, I am dead wrong on my, assumption. We could upset people if we could, match the and even Knox looked at a little bit more comfortable when he came in. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that
I also think guys play with a different level of what you call it,
certainty
of certain, not necessarily certainty, but with like focus because they knew Randall wasn't there. Like I feel like the game was up for a lot of guys.
It's like that Kobe meme. God rest his soul. But there was a meme where he was hurt and they were like, "Yeah, we get to play." You know, we get to play. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is like, like that ball movement. Chemistry, whatever that we've seen, and the assist numbers don't lie. Assist numbers don't lie. We had like 28 assists or more. I remember it was at I don't know what the final stat was.
We averaged about 22 a game. I mean,
that's pathetic. That's pathetic.
Right. I'm not saying, but I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that the six extra shots.
When we say words like pathetic, like. Oh man,
that's what works for this team.
Like to me, like I say it's pathetic. I say something is pathetic. I expect the results of pathetic to also line up with pathetic, and the results of this pathetic doesn't line up with like being able to call anything on the team pathetic. That's what I feel like that's too harsh. You might want to see more. You might want to see more passes or more assists or this, that, and the other. But the tail is in the results, bro. Right. And the results right now, like the results are we're 24 and whatever it is team. Like we're 2 games above 500. Like to me, like those things that you call pathetic don't work out to actual pathetic results. So we have to think a little bit, like we have to add more thought into that whole paradigm. Whatever they're doing is working for them.
Free Keith. My point is, I'm gonna say pathetic because I like the word pathetic.
I mean,
I'm just saying it could be better. I mean, it's not like we have a finished mosaic piece here. And my thing is like this. I was going to hold off using this analogy, whatever, right? But let's not act like we are brothers that we have no success with women, right? And we take the ugliest broad and say, well, at least we got a broad, right? And that's our girlfriend, but she got 2 buck teeth and a wooden leg, and we could say, yeah, well, she's a woman. When we have that nice little dime piece that we could have, and not even we can't even get the dime piece. Let's say we get a workable 7, right? A workable 7. You slap a little makeup on her whatever, and she's presentable. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. 22 for us to average. I don't have the stats here, but we are below average assists. We could be better if we could average, 28 and above assists per game. That we could be a real force. That's all I'm saying.
CP,
We just have a level of an improvement that we could think. That's all I'm saying. We have a level of improvement.
I
in that
agree with
area.
you. I agree with you. I feel like even the team that's the number 1 seed got improvements that they can make. Like I don't discount that. Like, yes, like it would be great if we got more assists. Like it'll propel us from 4th to maybe even 3rd or 2nd or 2nd seed. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel the combination and the mix of things that we got going on that is so pathetic. Like it's weird, like the results haven't been pathetic. And that's and that to me like makes me look at different things, that may not have to, like, okay, we're only getting 22 assists a game. How are we winning games?
See,
so like,
CP.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so now I got to look at other things because the 22 assists isn't keeping us from winning games. So then what is it that we're, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like we could improve with that and we'll win more, but what's keeping us winning? Like, what's like,
what keep saying that?
Hold on, CP. Hold on, let me say
games.
something real quick. Hold on, CP. Let me say something real quick, because when we talk about this team, they're a half-court set team. They don't run the floor, so the assist numbers because of that are going to be low. There's no free baskets. There's no running the floor to get it. There's none of that stuff with this team. So everything's hard work on this team. It's half-court sets. It's ISO, running to the basket on a dribble drive. Those are the things you see in this team. But what happens when we see this team making the extra passes or making too many passes? Because we've seen that with this team lose games where IQ, instead of hitting the 3, he makes an extra pass, and then that guy makes an extra pass, and it's a turnover. Or sometimes this team right here is relegated to trying to overdo things to try.
That's news to me.
Yeah, man. Well, he just had 5 assists last game, so keep it news. And then game before that, he had 4. And game before that
was the most assists that we.
And that's okay. And that's okay. He's 21 years old in a rookie year, 40 games in his rookie season. I'm not gonna knock the guy.
I'm not trying to make.
Because the highest assist is six assists, but a guy who's been in the league for 8 years and Alfred Payton averages 2 a game. I'm just saying.
Whoa. Let's put that in context. Like, again, not to save Alfred right now. But like until this year, his career average is 7 assists. It's 7 assists per game. Until this year, where Randall has been the point guard.
Right.
This is the first and the lowest year of his assist totals.
Yeah, I mean, it is. He's averaging 6.
And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. There's a marketed reason for that. The ball, like Randall, is controlling the offense. Period. He's getting the pass. He's making the offense.
Right. No, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is we can't knock a 20-year-old.
This is not. No.
Oh yeah, he's going to even find it even harder than else.
This is not
exactly
to get assists in the same scenario.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not.
Randall plays for like 40 minutes a game. He plays for 40 minutes a game, and he's the point guard. Like it's.
Yeah, but this is not that. That wasn't a knock on Quickly. I've said it before.
Quickly doesn't look for cats though.
I did the last game. I saw him. He's got better the last couple of weeks.
I'll give you that. I personally have felt that Quickly definitely doesn't like I've been feeling like he's more of like that Lou Williams kind of, like you bring him in for scoring.
I've been saying that exactly.
He'll pass. He might pass. He'll pass in his way on his way to the bucket, on his way to the hole. If he can't get to the hole, he'll pass. Like
and going back to like Golden State. Golden State during their run, they were a great defensive team, but their offense was always on sharing the ball, high assists, where everybody is just moving. This is before Durant, And yeah, they have better players than we do, right? But the thing is that when you're moving the ball and everybody's getting a touch, everybody's getting in a rhythm, and you always are putting the defense on their toes. It's great to have a weapon like Julius Randle, where he could take the unathletic fours and take them off the dribble and score on them, or a five, whomever is like, or body down, whomever, right? He could work outside and he could work inside. That's a benefit. All I'm saying is that to keep a defense on their toes and to keep everybody as a weapon, ball movement and assists are very important to a team's success. Put that with our defense, and we have a very strong team. And to have low assist numbers, it's not conducive to success. And so my point was with Alfred Payton being a one-dimensional guy, and I'm, even though I'm a Frank fan, Frank's being at point, he doesn't get that many assists. But when Rose comes in, right, he changes the whole picture. Everybody, the second unit looks a lot better. The reason why we struggle with point guard at when Alec Burke is our point guard, it's because he's he's a good shooter. He's not an assist guy. He's not going to break down a guy to get to the hole and make a dish. When Mitchell Robinson was at his best, was doing like a nice little pick and roll, and he got a little, lob to the basket, whatever. They've taken that away, So assists do matter. Assists matters because, like I said, it keeps everybody off their toes.
No, I agree, but they don't. It doesn't for this Knicks team. For this team, it doesn't tell the whole story. That's it. I agree with what you're saying.
That's my point. That's my point.
It doesn't tell the whole story.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Eric.
No, we're a great offensive rebounding team, so that's putbacks. We usually don't on the first pass. Don't take the shot. It's usually the first pass leads to another pass, and that pass is ISO. And you take too many steps to get the assist accounted for. But that's how it is. I mean, Randall feeds RJ. RJ dribbles a little bit, and lays it, puts it up. Or if he misses, then
who has more assists. Where we rank on assists. We are
like
second
28th.
to last.
Yeah.
Second to last. Only Portland has less assists per game. You know who's above us? The Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets. We are surviving on our defense.
Yeah, and that's always been.
We're surviving on our defense.
Teams have identities. That's
I'd rather know what my identity is and rock out with that than not know what my identity is and struggle, but be 10th in the league in assists.
My thing for these last few weeks has been I'm not concerned about defensive additions. Like I definitely want more I need some more offensive additions. I don't care right now that Frank. I don't care that Frank is a top defender right now. Like the team is playing top team defense. Like I need your offense to come along. Like if we're going after any targets, like it's cool. Like I'm hearing cats like, oh, this person don't play defense. Drummond don't play defense. Drummond, like, no, I don't give a damn about that. Let Thibs handle that. Like Thibs he's already solidified some great team defense, and they have the schemes down and this, that, and the other. You know what I want? I want 10 points or more from the 5 position. That's what I want.
And I think you can go and get that.
I feel like that'll be more Cousins to anything right now.
Get Boogie Cousins.
God bless you, Eric. I really wish why isn't Cousins on the team right now? A cheap ass
15 to 20 minutes.
So cheap. It's such a low risk, high reward move. Like just pick him up, man.
The Knicks have to make a move by April 11th because there's 2 open roster spots. You have to make at least 1 move.
And they opened up roster spots for some reason. They opened them up.
Let's go get them.
Money.
Go get them. And you know what? Kenny Payne and him work together.
It's a world changer. But I feel like Like we get nothing on. We get minimal offense from our 5 spot right now. Hey, what's going on, little guy?
Hey, who? Hey,
Hey, the young god.
How old?
He's 3.
How old?
3?
All right,
Man,
congrats,
congratulations, man. Good stuff.
The only
Where's his
child?
next year? Where's his
No,
next
I
year?
got 3.
What?
Oh, you got 3 of them?
Wow.
No, 2
How old are
other.
you, bro?
2 other. I'm 29.
Oh, damn. That be making me feel
He-
bad. I got
Why?
zilch. I
I got
zilch.
Yo,
I'm
yo, Keith.
44.
Keith, man. See no kids, man.
Oh, my grandma.
I have a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Damn, you got like really little human beings. Like, wow.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I'm doing
You
the
said
math.
13. Like you got a child for real.
Hold on.
No,
You're
I'm 29.
You're
29.
29. You have a 13-year-old.
I'll be 30 in December.
You'll be 30. Damn,
You
you started
started
young.
early, brother. This dude started
Listen.
early.
Ooh, man, nobody taught you about
Listen,
the
I was out there putting in some work. You know what I'm saying?
He was macking.
Oh my gosh!
But I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. I have,
It's all blessings, though. You got little soldiers. You got blessings coming for
sure. For sure. I got a daughter. She's my oldest, my daughter, and then my 2 boys.
Wow, that's what's up, my brother. That's what's up, man.
You have my grandmother looking at me crazy right now.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I regret is that extra stimulus check.
Word, I wish I had a couple kids right now to get that cash.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
That's it, man.
You about to eat the year off them kids.
Well, you know what?
But you know what though? The bachelor life was pretty good. I can't even complain. I can't even complain, even though my bachelor life is
it's been
might
good
be
to
over because my girl is watching the show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she don't like that bachelor talk.
Yeah, you better not talk too heavy. Don't talk too crazy, my.
I know. I can hear Marcus in the chat right now.
No, listen. I think the reality is.
Hey yo,
we get back to it.
Yo, Free Keith, we gotta get a drink, man. We gotta get a drink if you
Where you at?
Hey, man.
Close.
Where you at?
I'm in Queens.
Where you at, CP?
I thought you were in Atlanta, Keith.
Atlanta? You never heard Atlanta come out my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Maybe me and Free Keith should get a drink because I'm.
You ready for that drink, my dude? Grown man shit.
Listen, I'm only an hour away from the city. I'm in PA.
Dude, after this whole COVID madness, like I really want cats to get up for like a game or something, yo. Like we gotta get up.
Well, me and Chuck B linked. We chill.
Oh, you linked up with Chuck?
Yeah, that's
Chuck
my
in
guy.
real life?
Yeah.
Real life
So yeah, we got a link. Everybody got a link.
So how's he in public, man? I need to know.
That's my guy, man. He's good people's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck is good.
He's probably a nice guy off of this platform.
No, he's a nice guy on it. He's just a troll. You know? He's like you.
It's like remember Dave Chappelle when he did that skit on Little John? He had like a British accent in real life outside of
cold-blooded.
You know, that's how I picture Chuck.
Listen, but let's beat Miami tonight. And maybe let's bring in Cousins, man. He could really help us offensively.
I really
ain't gonna hurt.
All I know is somebody coming. It's somebody coming. Like there is no need to just give people money to walk away if you're not doing something. Like so.
I tell you right now, if we do not help our situation, they are telling you they are tanking. I'm just saying. Because
just chill.
All right.
Cook, yo. Let them cook. Like just let them cook, bro.
Let them rock.
Like it's garnered good results so far. No, am I like with all the issues? oh, not enough passing, blah blah blah. Everything
Still
was
finding ways.
good enough. So I know we all don't know their plan, but I feel like whatever Leon has crafted is actually working.
Mm-hmm.
They might not have made the moves that I wanted to make or this, that, and the other, but like I'll take where we at now because me, the optimistic fan that I am, I didn't even think that we'd be as good as we are right now. So I'll go ahead and take it. And I'll let them rock. Like, let me see what you got. Let me see what work your plan. In fact, I'm so happy that Leon isn't as responsive to fan nonsense as like previous administration.
Right.
I agree.
I just want to say one thing, fellas. I do the Knicks tonight a lot. Me, Kev W, Freeze, all the guys. So I appreciate you guys allowing me to come in here and join the platform and converse with you and kind of feed off of each other's energy. It's all love. I gotta head out, take care of these little ones.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Tune in tonight. Let's get this dub. I appreciate you, CP, for the playing devil's advocate. I know you don't really feel the way you're talking right now, but
I do feel the way I'm talking, man. I do feel the way I'm talking.
I appreciate you.
Love, King. Love.
All right, brother. Love to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Freezy, you already know what it is. I'll see you tonight.
You know what it was, Keith? It was that Freezy was talking about getting in his Tonka truck and traveling, and he said he was going to go down to the A. Maybe it was a different Keith. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Keith. I'm not. Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm not Atlanta Keith. I mean, not that I have anything against it, just not my speed.
I mean, we wide open, my brother. We wide open. We are wide open, maybe too wide open. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, weather's nice, even though the pollen is crazy.
Dog. Yeah. All I'm just waiting for is my vaccine. That's it. I'm gonna take the shots. When I get my vaccines, I'm out in the streets.
Bam.
I'm out in the streets. Oh, Freeze, what you back for now, Uncle?
Yeah.
What you back?
Yeah, I had to let y'all eat, man. Because legit, yo, I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this.
I know.
Right.
Causing trouble and stepping away.
Right, but others are a fan of this as well. Right? Others are a fan of this. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta share it.
I think I probably got haters in the chat. I don't know how I'm gonna rewatch this and see.
You ain't winning until the haters is out.
Yo, I'm telling you.
I probably got murdered today. Did I get murdered today? I don't know. I didn't read the chat.
Nah, man. It's all but they love.
Did they have co-signers?
They love Kid Cudi. They like, yo, we need to have Kid Cudi on here more often.
Hey, first of all, I sent you a text and you saw the results of the poll. I did a poll, Keith. I did a poll with my my illustrious Instagram followers, right? And I put up 3 pictures. Me in the middle, right? Taj Gibson on one side and Kid Cudi on the other. And I put it out there. I said, who do I look like the most? And the overwhelming 87% of the votes.
You lie. It was 90. It was 91%. I saw it.
91. Thank you. 91% of the vote says I look like Taj Gibson. No one thought that I look like only Kid Cudi. You know
I get the Kid Cudi thing though. I get like it's fun. There's something about you like this. You guys resemble. Like I wouldn't say you look like him, but you guys resemble. Like you look like it's like you look like
he could be your cousin.
Yeah, like y'all could be in the same family. It's the shape of the face or something like that. Like, but definitely
okay.
Definitely
we both have long faces. We both have purple lips, and we both have sleepy eyes. That's it. Well, I'm an artist. I look at these things. You know what I'm saying?
What in the name of Fred and Barney are you talking about?
We both have sleepy eyes. We both have purple lips, and we both have long heads.
We need you tonight, Taj. Just make sure that you on your game, bro.
So in the immortal words of the great American poet Chuck B, pause. Right. Hey, yeah, I gotta wrap up because I got some stuff that I gotta do.
Man, this one was fun. This one was fun.
Yo, when CP let us talk, this was the CP show today.
It's always the show because I bring ratings, my dude. I bring ratings to this show, man.
Hey, so I gotta stroke his ego. Pause.
Who are you without me, man?
I'm a nobody.
I'm Teddy Ruffett, man.
You said
Teddy Pendergrass. You have the Blue Notes, my brother.
I thought you said Teddy Ruxpin. I'm sorry.
I'm Howard Isley. You got the Isley brothers, man.
No, it's Ron Isley.
Ron Isley. Okay.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I'm
dog.
Michael. You're Tito.
Yeah, and you know what Tito did, right?
Nobody ever wanted to be Tito.
Tito was like, yo, Mike, go out there and sing to them chicks so we can take them back to the hotel. Wow. Tito was like, legit, Mike, go out there and sing to them chicks so we can bring them back to the hotel. So, but anyway, thank everybody for coming through, man. Matt, shout out. Hey, Clyde Frazier, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Greatest Nick of all time. Greatest Nick of all time. Most beloved Nick of all time, man.
Of all time.
Enjoy your birthday, man. We're going to get out of here. Free Keith, we got to get up, man. We got to go find GI. I'm about to put GI on the milk carton.
Yo, I don't know where that man is at, bro.
Hey, GI, if you listen to this, love. It's love, though. But you got to.
If I gotta do it for Dolo or pick somebody else up, but like I really don't want to.
Nah, man, because the energy, yo. Okay,
I need my man. I need my man. GI, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, so if you need ratings, holla.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait,
hey, CP, we don't. Hey, CP, listen. I know what your budget is. I know what your expenses like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we can afford you right now. Maybe next year.
We gotta give him an honorarium.
Yeah. We gotta put room temperature Aquafina water in his dressing room.
Yo, go on his Instagram. On his Instagram, he got followers, yo. Like this dude, he's kind of a lightweight big deal. He a lightweight big deal, this CP cat.
Yeah.
And you see all the verifieds. You see the verifieds that follow me too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see you, cousin. I see you.
I see you. CP. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so gents, man, thank y'all. I'm gonna try to put something together. We got to do a Knicks versus. I'm sorry, Knicks freestyle this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to GI. I don't wanna sub in for. I don't want to have a substitute teacher in for him. I want to talk to him and first of all see what's going on with him, see if he's doing good. You know what I'm saying?
If he's okay,
yeah. And then secondly, if he can't make it, if we can't schedule something in, then we'll see.
GI,
so shout out to the ghetto intellect. That's our boy, right?
GI is the one who made me come on here, man, because I really loved his takes when I started watching the show. I really loved his takes.
So how you gonna disrespect the host?
What host?
CP. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, your takes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know we think in a divergent way. Because I think team first. and I think team first. And you like, yo, put that spotlight on me, Uncle Freezy.
I will give you your flowers. You have a relatability and a openness, right? You make people feel comfortable. My girl loves the show. She checks you out, just to see what you're gonna say, whatever. So I think you should increase your female.
How do you get her to watch the show, yo? I can't get my girl to watch nothing sports related, yo. Like I can't get her to watch nothing.
Maybe you're unequally yoked.
Stop
playing. I'm messing with you. No. But like, yeah, I think female followers. You know what I'm saying? That's key. They could probably get in.
Yeah. Well. Hey, man. Hey, so Free Keith. I'll hit you up, man, later. I swear I gotta take me a nap right now, though, dog. I'll try to.
Yeah. I know how you be going.
Yeah,
I know how
you go. Hey, CP though.
Yeah.
So I need a favor from you. I need the O from Blorange Tears with the tear in it. Can we get that? The Blorange Tears text.
Just text me and remind me.
You see that?
That way out thing.
You see that? Can you see it?
See what?
Can you see this? Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Hold on. You see the O? Look at the O. Can you see the O? I want to get that. I want to use it for something.
On the O.
Just the O.
All right, I got to work on that one.
Okay.
Okay. I got to work on that one.
All right. Hey, so thank you to everybody for coming through. Man, I appreciate everybody. The video chat was busting as usual. The virtual chat was busting as usual. The comments were going by so fast. I didn't even get a chance to even acknowledge cats like Ronald Miller and others that came through. Shout out to everybody that came through. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say y'all name. Evergreen G, thank you for coming through, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
I want to do